Now howdy there. Welcome back. Gonna continue our journey in West Loathing as Ass Masterson. Last night we blew up these rocks blocking the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company's tracks, and we're now free to head across the mountains. Alright, so we can now cross over into the new areas. I guess we'll head to the railroad camp first. Might as well. I'm sure they'll give us some sort of job. As you're riding down the dusty desert trail, you catch a whiff of the unmistakable scent of snake oil. You follow your nose to the wreck of an old medicine show. Let's check it out now. Howdy there, Moloduck. Alright, what you got to say there, Alice? It's a partner. Howdy, Doc. There's another cemetery near here we ought to check out. Pretty big one. Name of Reboot Hill. Alright, I'll add it to the itinerary. Reboot Hill. Alright. Forgetting anything? Poking around in dirt water? Alright, thanks for the reminder. Howdy, Moire Duck, I'm assuming? Gang's all here. Most of these books are fake, but there's one real one. Let's take it. Oils I Have Known. I'm assuming that'll teach us how to make advanced boozes, oils, and potions. Penned by Doc Galactic, one of the pioneers of snake oil and trade. Chock full of recipes for tinctures and balms and such. Alright, we got the skill Potionology. Potion mixing skills are the toast of the West. Can brew up impressive snake oil concoctions. Nice. Ironically, the oils from your fingers destroyed the fragile old book while you were reading it. Oh well. Now I wonder if we can bring these here El Vibrato scraps back to the professor for any intermediary reasons. You get the sense that this sofa was pretty nasty even before the wagon got destroyed. Alright, you sit down with the alchemistry set and pull out your briefcase full of snakes and snake parts. What do you want to start with? We can do a liver to make some booze, a venom gland to make some potions, or a spleen to make combat items. Let's make some booze. Pop a liver into the fluid condenser and prepare to extract some oil from it. What to add next? A venom gland? Use the condenser to extract some liver oil. Then you wring out a venom gland into the vial. You got a shot of snake juice. Whoa! You're doing essentially nothing to the snake extract except put it into a shot glass. Increases your range damage by 10 for the rest of the day. That's a lot. That'll do. Alright, well, we might as well make a liver and a spleen. Hey, Jorgen. This game is so good, I need two hats. Well, in fact, in-game, I'm wearing a top hat, so the only way that I can wear a top hat in real life is to also have a bottom hat to go along with it. So, if I stack them, then I got myself a top hat. Are you two in the same room? Or are you at least not together right now, talking via chat? Use a condenser to extract some liver oil, and then you uncork a snake spleen and squeeze the contents into the vial. Snake schnapps. Some people make this stuff out of fruit, but you always thought of those people as not adventurous enough. Alright, she's outside. That makes some sense then, I guess. Exactly, you can't have a top hat if you don't have a bottom hat. Alright, so this increases our moxie for the rest of the day by 5, so that's also increasing our range damage. That'll do. Stop chemistrizing. So in theory here, I could use this snake schnapps. Hey Eric, how's it going? Howdy. Increase our moxie by 5. Puts us over 40. Pretty crazy. Let's drink that. Gain an effect. Schnappy dresser. Gets us clothes fit a little better now that you had that schnapps. At least you believe they do, which is the important thing. Good one. We can have a shot of snake juice as well to increase our range damage by 10. Doing shots. Plus 10 pistol attack damage. You're an expert shooter in every sense. Drink the shot, then fire your gun randomly into the air a few times. Several feathers and a kite fall to the ground a few moments later. I'm doing pretty well myself today. Being busy doing some things, trying to find some coffee tables, but other than that, coffee tables I can put my boots up onto. Alright, now we're going to be an unstoppable machine. Basically plus 15 extra pistol damage there. Wait, hold on. What's this over here? Former residence nightstand. Snake liver, snake venom bladder, snake spleen. Nice, I guess we can make some more of these. Another shot of snake juice. Make another shot of snake juice. And then we'll make some more snake schnapps. Might as well. Alright, that seems good. Can I just... I see. I have to have the liver first and then you can make things from that. Doc Real Politics Mystery Cohort. Ah, pointy. Yeah, these shots are going to help with our pistol shooting. Shots of one kind help with shots of the other. Alright, let's head on over... Oh, Reboot Hill. I guess let's head on up to Reboot Hill. Instead of the railroad camp, that's boring. Pony Spur's ears perk up and she suddenly veers off course. You approach a weird clearing full of piles of rocks. They make your ears ring somehow. Discovered a new map location, the West Pole. Let's dismount and investigate the West Pole. This Yuko's straining against its own roots. Pile of weird rocks. These rocks are strange. They don't seem to weigh as much as they should, and they're sort of drawn to each other. You could probably make an interesting cairn out of them. Some powerful, mystical, or suave. So obviously muscle, mysticality, or moxie. Let's make something. Well, let's leave it as is for right now. 5. Nothing special about it apart from the fact that it isn't a pile with the other rocks. Let's pick up that rock. Oof, way heavier than it looks. Can't budge it at all. Weird. Patch of loco weed. Well, what if I was to make these all suave? Oh, I see here. Let's make them suave, but let's make them a cheeky gesture. Dip back and admire handiwork. Potionology leveled up, and it got a heavy trigger finger with plus 3 pistol attack damage. Your trigger finger ain't fast or itchy, but it is very dense. Nice. Ah, look at that. Nice. Let's mess with this one too. Let's make it something suave also. Another cheeky gesture. Oh, I see. We can make each of these something different. Well, let's make an elaborate orrery. Hold on, I think I got my volume up too loud here. My desktop audio. Yeehaw! Snake Whip leveled up. Base damage 15. 3 poison. Song of Spheres. You can hear stones singing in your head all the time. It's actually kind of annoying. Plus 5 spell damage. That's not bad. Well, that's something. I'm impressed. I can't believe I did that. Make something powerful. Apparently, I'm strong enough to do all this shit in all of the categories here. An impregnable tower. Get back and admire your handiwork. Quite defensible. Moxie up. Heart of stone. Circulatory system is partly stone now, which makes your blood even more thicker than water than regular blood. An extra 10 HP. Wow, that's certainly something. Let's make something suave, but let's make it a sassy face instead. Step back and admire your handiwork. It's pretty sassy. I guess we're not getting anything out of the rest of these, so make a cool zigzag. So askew. Nice. I wonder if there's something about certain pattern of things we gotta do here to make something happen, because this seems weird. Whoa, this place feels real weird. I think I heard of this place, the West Pole. It's got something to do with the Earth's magnetic field. What's that mean? Well, physics ain't exactly my wheelhouse. I think I can taste the fillings in my teeth. Alright, well. this Yuka wants to be further east than it is. Let's keep on heading up to Reboot Hill. Explore this graveyard. See a campfire near the trail and turn off to let your horse rest a bit. Campfire's owner offers you a cup of coffee and suggests a round or two of poker while it boils. You can tell from the look in his eyes that he's planning to cheat, but so are you. So it's probably fine. Alright, deal me in. Opponent gets real angry when his 4 aces, all spades, are beaten by your 5 kings, all hearts. He grabs the coffee pot and stomps away, leaving with an unusually thick deck of cards. Physicality up, nice. We're in Reboot Hill here now. Alright, well, why don't we... I'm assuming there's going to be some robotic, electronic people here in Reboot Hill. We're going to be fighting the GameCube. Anything else in here? Nah, I just got to go up through those gates, I guess. Reboot Hill, further in, plot number 1. There's a ghost here. See the ghost of an elderly woman holding flowers. She seems lost and depressed, above and beyond what's expected for a ghost. Howdy, ma'am. Is there something I can help you with? Oh, it's so awful. I can't remember. I can't remember at all. Let's start at the beginning, okay? Well, you see, I had 4 daughters. They each married 4 brothers, the Smith boys, and after that, they each had 5 daughters of their own. Unfortunately, I outlived every one of the 24 of them. You know you're a ghost, right? Oh, yes. In fact, I died here in this graveyard where they're all buried. I came to visit them, and I suppose my poor old heart finally gave out. That's not the problem, though. 95 years is a pretty good run, after all. So, what did you forget? I brought this bouquet of flowers to put on my favorite granddaughter's grave, but I can't remember which of them was my favorite. I'm so ashamed, and I can't bear to leave until I've remembered. Uh-oh. I see. Well, maybe I can help you figure it out. Oh, thank you. I'd appreciate that ever so much. Not a problem, ma'am. Can you remember anything about your granddaughter? Well, I'm quite certain her first name ended in a vowel. Alright, anything else? Remember, it was 40 when she was born. Oh no, 37, or was it 42? Somewhere between, okay, so vowel, last name, or last letter of first name is a vowel. Born between 37 and 42. First name was longer than our last. Wasn't buried next to any of my daughters. Died past the same age as poor oh man, there's a lot of details here. Shit, I'm gonna need to write this shit down. Alright, hold on. Getting out a notepad. Alright. First name ends with vowel. Born between 1837. Yeah, if only I'd learned to write. Between 37 and 42. First name longer than last. Wasn't buried next to any of her daughters. Died at same age as Becky. Alright, anything else? Favorite hobby was knitting. There's all sorts of learning here. Like this is a complicated puzzle here. Hit me a lovely sweater for Christmas just the year before she died. That's all I can remember. And then, okay then, let me think for a moment. Thank you for the follow, playing coward. Much appreciated. We're gonna work out on this puzzle here. Alright, I don't know. I'll be back in a minute. Let's find out what we can here. Plot 1. Okay, so we got ourselves Pamela Smith. I'm gonna start writing these down, mostly the ones that end with a vowel. I'm gonna actually bust out another notepad piece of paper here. Pamela Smith. Watch it just be Pamela Smith right there. Pamela Smith is valid because that ends with a vowel. Born between 37 and 42, so that's still valid. First name longer than last, yep. I don't know about the rest, but Pearl Smith, that's no good. Penultimate Becky Smith. Is that different from regular Becky Smith? And does a Y count as a... Well, I guess their first name isn't longer than her last name unless penultimate is her actual first name. So that's interesting. First Becky Smith. I'm assuming that penultimate does not count as her first name there. First Becky Smith. Even still, Becky's not longer than Smith, so that's no good. But, oh, I guess that, what was it about? Died the same age as Becky, but which Becky? I'm assuming it was her Becky, her daughter. Wasn't buried next to any of my daughters. Alright. Same age as poor Becky, who was always in such ill health. There's two Beckys. At least two Beckys, at least. The first Becky is 38, if I do the math there correctly. Yeah, 38. First Becky's died at 38. Penultimate Becky. Oh wait, penultimate Becky isn't final Becky. That's, well, 24. That's true. Must have died young. Well, either 38 or 24, but always in such ill health. Probably, yeah, you're probably right. Probably the 24 one. Fiona Smith. That's not longer, so I'm not going to even write that one down. Faye Smith. Still no good. Faith Smith. Still not. Fidelity Smith. Well, that theoretically counts. I should write down the entire details here. 1836 to 1885. I'm going to get Pamela Smith's information here. 1841 to 1857. Oh, I guess Fidelity doesn't count because she wasn't born in the right age range. Never mind, I'm going to cross that off. Farrah Smith, that's not a vowel, so Meredith Smith, not a vowel. Madeline Smith, not born in the right age range, so alright, see you, Molar Duck. Have some good time with the food. Madeline Smith, not born in the right range. Margaret Smith, not a vowel. Paula Smith, not longer than Smith. Patricia Smith, born in the right range. I should write down something about the rows or something, but I guess I can figure that out later. 1838 to 1862. Penelope Smith. 1836, that's not the right range. Oops. I'll be back in a minute. Alright. Little Becky Smith. Little Becky, 1843 to 1859. That one's even younger. Now that's 16. I think it's not going to be clear which one she's referring to in terms of Becky, because there's a couple different ages here, so I suspect there'll only be one or two that match. Then we'll have to compare it with the rest of the details. Lilith Smith, that's not a vowel. Leslie Smith, that is suitable. Leslie Smith, 1840 to 1859. Alright. Lenore Smith, not in the right range. Leilani Smith, not in the right range. Linda Smith, not longer than her first name, or last name rather. Mezzo Becky Smith, that's another. Mezzo Becky. Yeah, there's a lot of Beckys here. 1838 to 1888, that's 50. Magdalene Smith, 1840, yeah, that's the right range, okay. Magdalene Smith, 1840 to 1863. Come on, 1863. If only I wasn't bad at writing. Melissa Smith, 1842. Yeah, that's in the right range there. Melissa Smith. Yeah, they all like the name Becky. 1842 to 1880. Alright. Well, let's start by going through and figuring out their ages. So Pamela Smith, 1841 to 1857. Well, that one's 16 years old. So that's the same as one of the Beckys. Patricia Smith, 38 to 62. That's 24, I believe. 38, 24, 58, 62. Yeah, that's 24. So that also matches. Leslie, she's 19. 1840 to 1859. That doesn't match, so I'm just going to cross her right off. No go, Leslie. Magdalene, 1840 to 1863. That's 23. Which also does not match, so bye-bye, Magdalene. Melissa Smith, 1842 to 1880. That would be 38. Which also matches. So now, which rules? We got three. Pamela, who's 16, Patricia, who's 24, and Melissa, who's 38. So our rules that we've already checked have been first name ends with vowel, born in the right ages, first name longer than last. We haven't checked, and died at same age as Becky. We don't know about the knitting thing. I don't see any, haven't seen the detail for that yet, but that's not necessarily important. That just might be an unimportant detail. Wasn't buried next to any of her daughters, so that's what we need to figure out. So we need to figure out so Pamela is in the top right. Patricia, I believe, is right in the middle here. There's Patricia. And Melissa, I think she was down here. There's Melissa. Alright, so Melissa is only next to Magdalene, who was born in approximately the same range there. 1840. She was 2 years younger. So that seems like a match to me. It might be Melissa there. That seems like the easiest one. Patricia, 1838 versus 1845 or 1836. Well, I don't know. Pamela next to Pearl. Pearl's much younger. 21 years younger. So I suspect that one's right out. 36, 38, 45. Now let's just double check here. Can you remember anything about your granddaughters? Oh, I remember I was 40 when she was born. Oh, wait, what? I was 40 when she was born. Shit. Ah, shit. I misread that rule. Well, shit. Knit me a lovely sweater for Christmas just the year before she died. Plot 1. Hold on, wait, what the fuck? Oh my god, what? What the fuck? Oh my god. What's over here? Oh my god, there's even more. Oh, are these... What? I'm so confused. Oh, she said she was 94 or something. 93? Shit. Alright, hold on. Hold on. I'm assuming that she's Peggy Immortal. No, that's not the right age. She definitely said she was like 94. That one's 95. Whole gang buried here. This is extremely confusing, you're right. And it's too bad that I can't go back and... I think this must be her, 1800 to 1895. So in that case, if she was born in... She must have been 95. This must have been the one. So in that case, the rules all work out anyway. Because if she's born in 85, then when she was 37 or whatever, it still applies. But, okay, so... One of them, she knit a sweater the Christmas before she died. What was the other thing there about the knitting? Favorite hobby was knitting. She knit me a lovely sweater for Christmas just the year before she died. Alright. Before she died. So maybe if we dig up these other graves we'll get a sweater. Billy Spider McKinley. Turned out to be way more than one. Alright, wise old Jed Marbet. Let's dig him up. Marmot skin cap. Peggy Immortal. Going to the big pie eating contest in the sky. Dig this up. Tripe pie. Biff Bunkerston. He was a real butt face. He was sort of like a Benjamin Button kind of thing. 1800 to 1700. Tried to eat her way out of a fair. The sweater, if we had details on the sweater, we'd know what year she died, basically. But otherwise, yeah, it seems to be unnecessary information, so I'm hoping that we can maybe rule it down that way, because it seemed like there were two who were not buried next to a, oh shit, these guys hurt me real bad. Oh shit. I may have made a mistake here. I'm just gonna die. Alright, well. Maybe there's a sweater somewhere. I'm wondering if it's over here, but... I think I'm just gonna die here. I'm gonna drink that, though. Then I'll heal myself with some good medicine. Then I'll deal 51 to 52 damage. Jeez, these guys all have 100 or some health. And high-ass Moxie. I'm Moxie 50, they're Muscle 29. So I am getting some bonus, but I guess now they're not going to do as much damage, but I still want to kill this guy. I guess I can have Alice chop her up. Although I need Alice to keep me alive, I suppose. Well, no, I suppose if she kills him. Well, worst case that happens is if I die. Oh shit. Oh, there I go. If I die, I just respawn outside. Victory would have been sweet, but defeat is bitter. I'm now even more angry. I'm now full ass angry. Alright, we're not doing that again, so the only thing is what's going on with that there pistol? Armor skin cap. Wow, +7 pistol attack damage. So I think we got. She was born 1800. We need to figure out which ones are the daughters. 1820 seems like a daughter. So that's definitely, Pamela's definitely out. I mean, I don't think there's any question there. She was born in 1800, then Pearl Smith must be her daughter. Must be 20. I think we can safely cross off Pamela. And now Patricia, 1845 and 1836. These all seem like they're the same second generation. Melissa, 1842, that's 1840, 1838. Yeah, these ones are all, unless potentially Patricia, there's Lenore, which is 1837. Nah, these are all, everything nearby is old. So it's either Patricia or Melissa. Ah, here we go. A loosely packed grave. Cover a coffin that was apparently delivered by mail because it still has the address printed on it. Either that or this was a joke about somebody going to the Hellstrom Ranch before they die. Hey there, bloody albatross. Oh, don't want to do that. We must be able to find something about this sweater. The sweater's the missing information. I think I know who she was. All right, what are our names? I wonder if I can guess here. It's either a P or an M. I'm gonna just say. Wait, hold on. Let me think about this a bit more. I'll be back in a minute. Melissa Smith, 1880. Oh, did one of these ones 1862? No. I was wondering if one of them had survived longer than her. Hold on, I'll be back in a minute. Are there actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Alright, yes. Let's identify the 4 daughters. Daughters gotta be Lilith, Margaret, Farah, and Pearl. Lilith, Margaret, Farah, and Pearl. So this one's out. This one's out. Let's look at these rules here again. For Patricia and Melissa. Born between 37 and 42. Patricia's definitely in there. Melissa's definitely in there. 38's the same age as first Becky. Patricia's same age as final Becky. Penultimate Becky, rather. Hold on, what if I was just wondering if there's maybe some information back there that we didn't couldn't see, but alas. Let's see if we can get a little bit of information out here. Just name start with a P. Granny's eyes raised, hopefully. Well, that's a good sign. So I think it's Patricia. Was it Patricia? No, it wasn't her. Oh, I'll never remember. Alright, well, I guess that's not a hint. Thanks for trying, but please leave me alone with my grief. Maybe try again later. Oh, she'll be over by tomorrow. Alright, so I'd have to sleep to... So it must be Melissa then. That's the only other option. Unless some of that information is irrelevant. Oh boy. This section's got a whole new puzzle on it. Safe cracking. Dynamite Jim Fresca. All the bits we could find. Vernon Pensacourt, professional sword swallower. Shank Weems, we're reasonably sure he's dead. Adam L. Almeida. They got him coming and going. Dink Scotch Turkinson. Drowned in a whiskey barrel. It's what he would have wanted. Ground here seems reasonably soft. Let's dig it up. Decent whiskey. Nice. Old Dead Tom. Took us kind of a long time to get around to this. Ostriches behind Trinidad and Tobago. That's kind of disturbing. Fred Deeks. Couldn't remember the rhyme about which snakes are poisonous. Ground here is reasonably soft. Patent medic. Canaro Flint's. Died as he lived. Screaming. Annette Jangle, first lady bicyclist to ride off a cliff. Riding boots, nice. Lavender Crinks, inventor of the external combustion engine. Remains of a picnic. Plum pudding, cat's eye candy, instant grits, gothic cameo. 20% spooky resistance. It's not bad. Well, there isn't beyond. Well, I guess we might as well open up these. Inside, there's a document, a weird little metal object. Let's read the document. The document describes a Tauntine, the burial wishes of Chet Bustersley, and weird sequence of letters. BTLITR. Huh. Inside, there's a document. Let's take the object. It's a key fragment. Looks like a piece of a broken key. Read the document again. BTLITR. 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 Well, I don't see anything here beyond if I had the ability to open up these other graves on the right. I don't think I do. Mobile's faster in Austria than fixed broadband. That's bizarre. Plot 3. Alright, let's see what's in here. Xavier J. Hornhog ran from air right off a cliff. Genus Lapradish. Ate too many wasps. Lucky Vinny Pike. It's bound to run out sooner or later. Lucky Vinny Pike. Bound. Oh, we already saw that. Wait, that's a... There's no death date on there. That's not yet used. Use my circular head to roll around? Sometimes. Hazel Batchley embroidered herself to death. That one guy. You know the one. Yeah, him. Fred Hagen, the most strikingly rat-faced man any of us had ever seen. Stanrietta Minkelston tried to eat a live eagle on a dare. A handful of loose teeth. It looks like the eagle knocked out all her teeth on its way down. This skeleton doesn't seem particularly threatening, apart from being a general reminder of your own mortality. Hello, who are you? My name's Bernard, but shh, lower your voice, they'll hear us. Who, the cultists? Shh, yeah. Not a fan? They're reanimated dead people's skeletons. I don't want to be reanimated. It sounds horrible. Can you imagine having to walk around without your skin on? How embarrassing, not to mention cold. Sure, well... Plus, I mean, dying's hard enough. Who wants to come back to life just when you got used to being dead, right? I can see that. Please, can you do something? Don't want them to find me. Okay, I'll let you know when it's safe. Great, thanks. I'll just hang back here until the coast is clear. Alright, I guess there's cultists on the left? I didn't see them, but... they must be there. Paulette Toothbury. Died of a disease we don't have a name yet. Skull chip. Based on the contents of the coffin, you called it Exploding Skull Syndrome. Berletta Fink. Territorial Scoffin Champion. You're not going to get past this barrier whirling bones without, well, making so there's no barrier whirl bones here anymore. Let's shoot them with our moxie. Draw your pistol and definitely shoot the floating bones into bits that are too small to float. Nothing to it. Suzanne Boingstrom. Buried with a treasure collection of dog ears. Alright, we got some cultists here. These cultists look like they're barely maintaining control over that skeleton. Let's wait a while and see what happens. Hide behind a tombstone and wait. After a few moments, the skeleton wrests itself from the cultist's control and goes on a rampage. Bone and teeth fly everywhere. None of them belong to the skeleton, if that gives you any indication of how the fight turns out. Seemingly satisfied with the carnage it caused, the skeleton scratches something into the ground and then shuffles off to the south. Yikes. Alright, what did it scratch into the ground? Grutch. This is what the skeleton wrote. Must be its name. Thad Vroom. Nothing left but boots and teeth. Nothing in here but 3 bedrolls, and a single stale smell. Peninsula Wackersley. Nice lady, but a really unfortunate name. Hastily constructed, very shallow privy. Will require stench resistance. Well, I can do that. Souvenir spoon. Sweet smelling flowers instead. We'll hold on to that. And then stick our head into this privy. Got ourselves a mostly burned scroll. Scroll, even. Scroll has mostly been burned beyond legibility, but you can just barely make out something about hell cow energy in between the scorch marks. The scroll's in bad shape, and you can't really make out anything new, but you're convinced this must be another clue to the whereabouts of the necromancer. You stick the scroll into your journal. I should check that out. The robe retreat you found has let you determine that the necromancer's lair is west of the mountains. Find a cryptic note about hell cow energy. The necromancer's lair must be somewhere near a powerful source of it, but you don't know where such a source is. Okay. I see. Black book. Fundamentals of next mix. Let's read it. Raise skeletal buddy skill. Nice. Alice's glare threatens to burn a hole straight through you. You better not be thinking of doing what it looks like you're thinking of doing. Relax, Alice. I can handle it. Fight fire with fire, right? If I think for even a second that you're turning into another necromancer, I'll be fighting fire with lead. Oh, I'm gonna piss off Alice here, it looks like. It's cool, don't worry. That's interesting. Grutch. Alright, well, I guess the coast is clear. I can tell this guy over here. Alright. Not there, Jorgen. Hit the hay. Dream of the cows. Alright. I took care of them already. Great, whew. That's a load off my mind, let me tell you. Here, you can have this worry stone. I don't need it now. Cool, thanks. What does the worry stone do? +6 moxie in my offhand. This rock has had a hole rubbed in by incessant worrying. Fidgeting with it will stop you from looking so anxious all the time. Compared to our souvenir spoon, that's +3 moxie. Let's hold on to the worry stone instead. That's just more moxie. Hi, thanks again for the help. You're welcome. Alright, well I guess that's that then. Can't talk to her till tomorrow. Now we're also real angry. That's the thing. That's the thing. So we should probably sleep it off so that we don't stay so angry. Knock ourselves out, because that's what happens if you exceed your maximum anger. Let's head back to Dirtwater. Shaggy Dog Cave. I never went to the Shaggy Dog Cave. A few hundred yards up the trail, you see a solitary skeleton trudging towards the northwest. Doesn't seem to have noticed you, or anything else, really. Alright, let's attack it. 72 to 73 damage. Without drinking my potion. You won. Hey, skeleton. Sucks to be you. Got a handful of loose teeth and a gold tooth. Alright, let's sleep off this anger. You dream that you're having an argument with the Grim Reaper buried deep underground. Somehow you get married to a tiger. Wake up ready to face a new day. Wake up refreshed, restored, hungry, and sober. That's Mosey. Might as well make yourselves one level of anger here. If I sleep... Oh, maybe I can go to the circus now. That's a good point. Yeah, I wasn't able to go to the circus yesterday. So maybe now I can. I never did learn the fundamentals of Next-Mex. That's interesting. Calm remain. Saddle up. Yeah, let's head up to the... Oh, actually, I wanted to go to the Shaggy Dog Cave also. You know, it's trails of burnt vegetation off the side of the trail, which can only mean one thing. A hellcat is racing nearby. Let's track it down and fight it. Well, it's gonna die in one shot. Put that abominable calf out of your misery. Roasted cow tongue. Brass bull ring. Fortified meat and extra thick leather. Yeah, we'll head to the Shaggy Dog Cave, then we'll pop up to the circus, see if we can head in there. Get some of that cactus beer. And then I guess we'll head back to the graveyard and we'll suggest that it might be Melissa. It's definitely not Patricia. There's a plaque bolted to the cave wall here. Let's read it. Record of the events of the expedition to and into Shaggy Dog Cave, November 1887, as recorded by Jim Plackwright. This is going to be a long cave with plaques, and it's going to have nothing in it. Having acquired through various and sundry means a story which is interesting in its own right, but better saved for another time, a map purporting to lead to a large cache of jewels and ingots of precious metals hidden by the infamous highwayman and train robber Black Cole Jr. in the years before the cows came home. I, Jim Plackwright, along with 3 compatriots, those being Nathaniel Wyman, Cyrus Howard, and Douglas Watt, set out to find Shaggy Dog Cave and the aforementioned treasure. There's gonna be I'm just gonna... there was actually something. Our equipment and provisions consisted of 1 cart and a horse to pull it, 4 additional horses to be ridden, 2 shovels, a spade, and a mining pick, a large coil of rope, 1 large basket of eggs, as well as an assortment of other trail provisions and cookware. My own collection of blank plaques and engraving tools, 1 large shaggy dog, and a butt for. Well, I wonder what's a butt for? After traveling for 2.5 days to the south and east, we arrived at a small town named Dirtwater, a large settlement in the vicinity of Shaggy Dog Cave. Leaving the dog to watch the horses, the 4 of us entered the local saloon and each ordered a beer, except Si, who was satisfied with water. The barman provided our drinks as requested, and then withdrew a small wooden box from underneath the bar, asking if we'd care to witness something real interesting. Considering that we still had quite a few hours left to travel, we politely declined and asked him if he knew the way to Shaggy Dog Cave. He replied that he'd never been there personally, but he gave us rough directions which correlated nicely with the notes on our map. This is going to be a whole-on Shaggy Dog story. Upon leaving the saloon, we discovered to our dismay that some unknown villain had tampered with our wagon. Fortunately, the only supplies missing were the butt for and the entire basket of eggs, apart from the one that Doug had concealed within a pocket for safekeeping. We also discovered that the dog had absconded with one of the horses, forcing Nate inside after drawing with lots to share. After finding a barrel of fresh water for the trip, as well as a replacement butt for, we headed out into the open desert. The sun shone down mercilessly upon us, although we took small solace in the fact that it would have been far more intolerable had we made this expedition during the summer months, rather than November. In order to pass the time on the trip and resist becoming dazed from the heat and susceptible to desert mirages, we exchanged stories of our youth, which I will not be retelling here for reasons of length. However, I will relate to you 3 odd occurrences that happened to us during our trek through the desert. The first was at 2 or 3 hours out of dirt water when Nate noticed a glint of sunlight upon a metallic object partially buried in the sand. It was revealed to be a brass oil lamp of foreign design and manufacture, which fortuitously still contained a quantity of oil. Deciding this might come in handy, we stashed it in the wagon with our other tools. I wonder how many of these plaques there are. Probably like 50. And then there's going to be nothing at the end of this cave. The last plaque will say something like, "There was no treasure here." Our next encounter was with a nomadic goblin tribesman who we discovered spoke excellent English and inquired as to our destination. We replied that we were looking for Shaggy Dog Cave, although we did not disclose the reason for our journey. The goblin confirmed that we were heading on the correct course and mentioned that he'd only had a short time earlier witnessed a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in the same direction. We all agreed this was an unusual sight and continued on our way. Sometime later, we encountered a large adobe hut occupied by 2 identical seeming old men with wild hair and long white beards. Story time with Astro. This story's going to go nowhere. They invited us to take shelter from the heat, which we gratefully accepted, and introduced ourselves as hermits. This struck me as peculiar, given that there were 2 of them, but I felt it'd be rude to question them on that point. One of the hermits confirmed that they were near Shaggy Dog Cave, and the other hermit confirmed that what his brother said was true. They also commented that they had seen a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in that direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed. The hermits refreshed our water supply in exchange for a but-for, and we continued on our way, excited to be finally nearing our goal. After 2 more hours, we finally arrived at Shaggy Dog Cave. Carefully keeping our excitement in check, lest we become incautious, we unloaded our equipment and supplies from the wagon and took a brief respite in the cool shade of the cave entrance. To celebrate our arrival, Doug unpocketed and shared the egg he had saved from our basket that had been stolen in dirt water. Once we were rested, we decided the time had come to explore the cave. Discovering that we'd neglected to pack torches, lanterns, or any other light source with which to illuminate the cave, we declared that it was indeed fortuitous that Nate had discovered that antique oil lamp during our travels. Yeah, someone's gonna ask what's a butt for sure. We gave the brass a quick shine and then lit the wick. We were relieved to discover that it lit easily and provided a very adequate amount of light. As we headed into the cave, we were further encouraged by the fact that the floor was quite even and easy to traverse, and there were no side passages that might cause us to become lost. Despite this, I resolved to hang a number of plaques to mark our progress through the cave, and engraved them with the tale of our journey, such that others who discovered the cave after us might be entertained and edified by our story. So we came to the end of the tunnel. While Nate, Cy, and Doug took turns with the excavation, I completed the last of the aforementioned plaques. It was a matter of perhaps an hour before Cy's shovel truck struck a wooden surface with a hollow noise. We hauled a traditionally styled treasure chest out of the hole with great excitement. There's a plaque bolted to the wall. The chest was locked with an ancient and rusted iron padlock. It broke easily from a single swing of our pickaxe. We opened the lid slowly, and the flickering light of the antique oil lamp shone brightly upon jewels of every color and shining ingots of precious metal. Just as promised by the legends of Black Coal Jr. Joyous at our triumph, we loaded the chest into our wagon and began the journey home. Thank you for reading, and may your own endeavors be equally successful. It's a hole, a completely empty one. Yep, well that about went how I expected. There was literally nothing in this cave. Just a story. It's a Shaggy Dog story, leading us on as though there was a point. There was no point. There was literally nothing in here. I want to walk a different way. There we go. That's a suitable walk. They just put in the but-for thing just as an offhand comment. Or maybe we'll encounter a but-for and we'll have one that will have an actual point. The aristocrats, says Alice. What? Never mind. It's a good joke. Alright, well that was definitely worthwhile. Good thing we went in there. Let's head on up to the circus. You rein in your horse upon hearing a rattle of bones and clanking of chains nearby. With a hiss, a skeletal figure scuttles towards you. What the hell is that? It's a little confusing to look at. Instead of a skull, it has another smaller skeleton growing out of the top of its spine. Also has a manacle locked around one of its ankles, trailing a length of broken chain. Looks like it escaped from somewhere. Is that real? How much have I been drinking? I see it too. Not that much. Alright, well we can either fight it, let Alice handle it, run away, or frighten them away. Let's frighten them away. Oh no, look out, a large dog with another smaller dog riding on its back. I sure wouldn't want to be made out of delicious bones of various sizes. Gasp! Skeletons scamper away in fright. I guess having a brain the size of a ping pong ball limits them in their critical thinking skills. You enter the circus. The ticket booth clown shouts, "Welcome, Barnum Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow, sir." Stage show ain't till later. Okay, well, I guess we can't. Still can't go to the stage show, despite having a ticket. I'm so confused. Alright, well, I guess we can head on out. Head back over to Reboot Hill, I guess. See the familiar palisades of an army fort off in the middle of the distance. You swing pony spur towards it to see what's called Fort Memoriam. Well, let's go there now, I guess. Well, nope, I don't actually want to go there, but whatever. Alright, well, I guess we're going into Fort Memoriam. Man wearing a hat here. Not many people would walk around in a cow hat in this day and age. Not to imply they were ever in fashion or anything. This guy keeps peering intently at the figures on the table and muttering about line of sight. Wow now. Hi, I'm Ass. Hiya, I'm Melvin. What's with the hat? We're doing historical reenactments. Playing a tabletop war game. Well, okay, sure, but a historical one. Anyway, we only switched to this after we kept doing real reenactments. Why'd you quit? It was too much exercise. Also, somebody kept refusing to lie down when he got killed. You missed! What's this game you're playing? Well, you probably aren't familiar with this type of board game. It's a very specialized form of entertainment. What I mean is, you seem to be using Flintlock 4000 rules, but my brother's set didn't have chaos. Oh, well, yeah, we had to mod them in ourselves. Cool, huh? Can I play? Well, the rules are pretty complex. I don't think the others will want to stop to play a teaching game. I already know it. My brother used to bug me to play him all the time so we could test his strategies. Great, yeah, we're short a player on the cow side. Step up to the table and grab some dice. Hi, I'm Ass. Hi, I'm Mike. Seem to be taking this game real seriously. Well, of course, you gotta play to win, otherwise what's the point? Having fun? Exactly, and winning is how you do that. Having line of sight issues? Yeah, they don't let me have my tape measure on my board when it isn't my turn anymore, so I have to eyeball it. Looks like you get a hit on that front guy. He'd have partial cover, though. I think you mean soft cover. Oh, you're playing 4th edition. Well, yeah, 3rd edition was a total kludge. Man, you and my brother would be bitter enemies. Alright. Let's play their little game. Table covered with little toy soldiers and little toy cows and weird dice. Hold on. Let's talk to the rest of these guys before we reenact some battles. Let's help ourselves some candy. Clove drops, sugar guns, and some sure pork balls. Increase your meat drop bonus by 20% for the rest of the day. This guy's eating chips like they're going out of style. Wait, he's a nerd. Nerds don't care about what's in style. Hi, I'm Ass. Hi, I'm Jeff. You like this game? Yeah, it's pretty fun. I'm working on some rule mods for naval combat so we can do older wars, though, like conquistadors and Vikings and stuff. Conquistadors versus Vikings would be pretty cool. Man, I know, right? How'd you get into this? Well, I have a lot of time to read at my job, and mostly I read a lot of history, so when I saw a flyer for this historical reenactment thing, I thought it sounded interesting. They'd already quit doing real reenactments by the time I joined, but this is pretty good too. Painting the figurines gives me something else to do at work. Alright. This guy's excitedly and repeatedly describing his favorite kinetoscope reel. Howdy, I'm Ernie. What's this kinetoscope reel you're talking about? Oh man, you haven't seen the Dixon experimental sound film yet? It's amazing. What's it about? Well, there's two guys dancing while a third guy plays a violin into a huge cone. You can actually hear the violin. So great, and then a fourth guy walks in. What does he do? Nothing. That's when it ends. Sounds pretty avant-garde. How's the game going? Pretty good. We're on a real winning streak. If we'd been in charge of the army when the real war happened, things might have gone a lot differently. Probably the real war was a lot more unbalanced in terms of unit allotments. Good point. I don't think we're LARPing because we're not doing real reenactments anymore. We're playing the tabletop wargame version. Mom made Rufus stop drinking that brand of soda after he didn't sleep for 4 days and started yammering about putting our cat in a box to see if it was alive or not. I'm Buddy. How do you like this game? Pretty good. I prefer the science fiction version though. What's that like? It's real interesting. It has vehicles that move without horses and guns that fire more than once before reloading. Whoa. That sounds really imba. How'd you get into this? I was in the actual war. Made it out with only a few scars and a limp. Fortunately, on account of I spent the whole thing hiding in a cave. When I heard about reenactments, I signed up to find out what I missed. This is probably not a whole lot like what you missed. Yeah, better snacks for one. What about the guitar man? This guy doesn't seem interested in the game. He just noodle around on his guitar. Hey, what's up? Not into the game? Nah, I mean, I like games. That's why I hang out with these guys. But I've gotten bored of these strategy war games. I want something different. Like what? Well, I like playing the guitar, so I was thinking some kind of guitar game where you pretend you're in a band and you have to hit the right chords? That sounds hard if you don't already know how to play guitar. Yeah, I thought of making like a real simplified version of a guitar, but then it wouldn't be much fun for me. I have an idea. Instead of pretending to play in a band, why don't you join an actual band and play guitar for real? I know a place that's looking for talent. Huh, put my guitar skills to actual use? That's not a bad idea. Okay, cool. It's the Jewel Saloon in Dirtwater. Tell them I sent you. Thanks a bunch. I'll head out right now. Godspeed, guitar man. Now, wasn't there a drummer or something in one of the other towns? Something lame like Warhammer. Alright, well, let's play their little game. Fight the Battle of Cow Ridge. Oh boy. I see. This is interesting. Wall of beef. We got a wall of beef protecting our overmind. We got an infantry steer. You guys got 15 health each. The medic. If I can kill that medic first, this revolting human will be utterly destroyed. I can't believe that's not utterly with D's. Well, I guess I might as well just straight up destroy this guy. We'll dumbly attack whatever is directly in front of him. Oh, I see. So I could just destroy this guy. Cow fight him. I see. So then I can just keep my... Oh, I can't use that again. I don't have enough attack points. I may have made a mistake by... Now the question is, will my cow here? Well, I happen to win. So this would have gone better if I had destroyed the guy right in front of me. Because then I don't think this guy down here would have been able to kill me. So now that I understand the basics of how this works, I'd maybe have a better time. You prevailed in the Battle of Cow Ridge. Awesome. Alright, let's try the Battle of Medley. Alright, well. Heal one ally. If more than one is injured, we'll heal everyone. This guy will attack everyone in front of him, so we probably should just take him out of the game entirely. What have we got? So this infantry steer will directly attack whatever's in front of him. Blackest Angus will attack the nearest column with any enemies in it. Well, I guess these are columns. So it'll fight these guys first. Cow Cultist will restore 1 AP to the Bovermind every round, which means that our next round we'll be able to destroy another character since we have 5. So let's kill this guy first. So that he can't come and attack us. That guy's gonna just eat it soon. Oh, I'm gonna need to heat. Oh no, my Cow Cultist. Oh, that's not good. Attack the enemy with the highest mysticality. Throws a grenade dealing 1 damage to every unit. Well, that's not so threatening. Attack the enemy with the highest HP. Yeah, I think killing this Demon Hunter here is probably our best bet. This guy's just a healer, so he's not going to hurt us. Well, although, will he die from... I think he'll die from regular old bovine here. Yeah, he's dead, so good thing I didn't do that. So now everyone's taking 1 damage. 2 damage, apparently. So now I should kill... Well, I guess I don't have much choice. I may have fucked myself over a little bit here. Alright, there we go. Perfect. I feel like you just got a certain... There's not much choice here in what you gotta do to win these combats. Boom! We prevailed in the Battle of Medley. Because it seems like you have just enough points to get what you need done. Alright, Lauber's Battle or something. What do we got? We got ourselves a Cow Cultist who will restore 1 AP to the Bovermind. Got our Infantry Steer who will slowly work through this column. These guys throw grenades in the back. Oh, everyone's a grenade thrower, so right now we're going to be taking 5 damage every turn. So I need to wipe out one of these guys right away. Yeah, and the next turn I gotta... Now we'll do 4 damage. Oh, I should have raised his stats. Because then he would have been finishing off... Oh, shit. Alright, well... I have 3 action points. I can't do another destroy. So I can heal myself. Got 7 health. This guy's gonna die. I could heal him too. And I can do a hell bolt. Actually, I can raise his stats. And then hell bolt this guy. And I think he should be able to kill him. Yep, alright. So now we only got 2 of these guys. And then got Hell Heal. I can heal either myself. I'm going to heal myself just in case. Then I'm going to attack this guy. The Hell Bolt. Yeah, now the fortunate part here is... Oh, actually, they didn't die. I was mistaken. I don't think he'll be able to survive anymore, so I'm going to just heal up my cultist. And then I'll use my Hellbolt on this guy. Everyone takes 2 damage, or Infantry Steer's gonna die. Might as well heal myself. Hellbolt and this guy. Now these are getting tricky now. Alright, we won though. Prevailed in the Lobbers Battle of 1886. Heck yeah. Let's fight the early skirmish. Alright, what do we got? We got 2 cultists, storing 1 AP each, so I'm getting 2 AP every turn. We got some armor grunts there, which will work our way through the wall of beef. Highest mysticality, which I'm assuming is my... Oh no, it's these guys. Alright, so I can kind of use them as a bit of a meat shield. For now, Moxie 5 versus these guys Moxie 1, so they're gonna do at least 4 damage. But I think what might be the best option here is just to destroy this guy. Wait. Hail missile? Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah, destroy that guy. Now I can destroy another guy. Now these cultists are almost dead. I guess that'll be another round before he's dead. And then he's got 2 rounds. So I can destroy this guy. Now I should have 5 action points still. Oh, sorry, 3. Which means I could destroy this guy. Then I'm not going to have enough to destroy this guy outright. The question is, he's got muscle 5 versus my muscle 3. I'm going to destroy this guy still. Then I'm going to go ahead and I guess I'm not going to be able to keep him alive with a heal, so I might as well raise my stats. And then Hellbolt him, which should do a bonus. Oh no, only 3 still. Oof. Alright, well, that did 6. So I can heal myself up to 9. Then do a Hellbolt. He'll shoot me. And Hellbolt him again. And we won. Alright. Prevailed in the early skirmish of 1884. Boom! Wow, you're really good at this game. Getting good was the only way to keep my little brother from lording it over me all the time. I feel like we should give you some kind of prize. I got some leftover guns from when I was gluing the figurines together. Want them? Alright. Bunch of really small guns. Handful of tiny pewter guns, which presumably serve some purpose in the games they play at Fort Memoriam, but which could also could also be used to outfit a small army of elves. Alright, well I already won all those, so I guess that's that. Let's head into the barracks. Unless there's anything over here. Nope. Doubt there's gonna be anything good in here. Shelf stuffed full of rule books for the weird game those nerds are playing. Could study them if I had 25 mysticality, which I imagine I'm pretty close to. Mysticality's... Oh, it's only at 15. Wow. Alright, with some stance resistance, I can investigate that pile of trash. Got some Kurt's Fit pants. Oh, a spittoon. The liquid in the spittoon is bright yellow. I feel like that's all that needs to be said about it. Let's look closer. I'll never understand you. Alright, well, you crouch down next to the spittoon. From the nauseating and sweet stench coming off of it, it appears that these nerds haven't been using it as a makeshift urinal as you may have suspected. Rather, they're using bright yellow lemon lime soda flavored chewing tobacco. Unless? Well, another possibility is that they have been using it as a urinal. They're all extremely diabetic. Which now I think about it, is a real possibility. In fact, it's probable that both these things are true. Let's search it. Really? You're gonna put your hand in the nerd's piss and or his spit bucket? Just gonna dive right in there, huh? Just gonna splish splash around in that sticky yellow broth of spit and pee with no restraint whatsoever? I sure am. A fanfare of sad trombones and a choir of angels retching. A sword rises out of the spittoon, held aloft by a wet, bedraggled, and miserable-looking woman's arm. Since you're already kneeling, the arm wastes no time before tapping you on both shoulders with the sword, splashing your clothes as yellow slime, and officially declaring you, Ass Masterson, King of Filth. Congratulations. The sword clatters on the floor as the hand drops with a shudder and withdraws into the spittoon. Alright, we got Blexcalibur. This is a replica of King Arthur's sword. You know it's a replica because there's no way history would allow the original to be this comprehensively covered in tobacco spit. Deals stench damage instead of physical, and plus 6 muscle. 12 to 15 damage. Long live the king. How does that compare to our artillery saber? 7 to 9, plus 6 pistol attack damage. That's more useful in my case, because I'm not doing much of the muscle fighting. Alright, well that's Fort Memorial then. I guess if we had some binoculars, we could do something up there. And now let's head back to Reboot Hill. Solve that puzzle. Must be Melissa Smith. Wow, geez, I hope you're a veterinarian, because this python even counter is sick. Let's take you to the gun show. Sick python attacks Ass Masterson for 43 damage? Oh my god. Plus 7 to all stats. Let's heal ourselves for 20. Oh wow. Now this will do 36 or 37, but I might as well whip it to apply some poison first. 9 poison applied, so that's pretty good. And I'll heal up Ass Masterson the rest of the way. Alright, I don't think I've ever actually used that healing skill. 36. Alright, let's shoot this snipe. How much else does it have left? 31. Alright, let's shoot. I can't risk it. I gotta heal him up. I didn't see him take poison damage, but maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Alright, let's finish him off. Cured that sick python in a way. We got a snake liver, 2 snake livers, and some python skin. Alright, we're back to Reboot Hill. If it ain't Melissa, I'm gonna be very confused about this puzzle. Granny's eyebrows raised hopefully. Was it M.E.? Melissa? No, it wasn't her. What? I'm so confused. We went through this. I'm gonna have to resolve this entire puzzle, aren't I? Unless I have to go through here to figure it out. Let's look at our equipment here and see what we got. Mysticality up, muscle up. Got 2 space in our stomach. More difficult to damage. Could be useful. Whatever address they gave you gives you more hints when you get there. Oh, we did get an address. You're right. I didn't go there. Let's head to that other place. I forgot about that. That was Hellstrom Ranch. I'm not sure. It seemed unrelated potentially, but let's open up this crate. Needs dogs. Pry the lid off the crate and help yourself to the contents. You got some ranch punch. Slang name for the combination of milk and whiskey ranchers used to drink. Its actual name is undrinkable garbage. Handful of nails. Time was these would have been Brad's, but nowadays man would not live by Brad alone. Depressed rancher candy. Here's poison. Quality up. Nature's weird. They must have had a real burn party here. Oh shit, that's not a good sign. Bringing this will attract the attention of at least one infernal cow. It's a portal to hell. You hear ominous mooing. This sure seems like a powerful source of hell cow energy. Well, this must be related to that necromancer thing. Where was their necromancer journal? Necromancer journal. Found a cryptic note about hell cow energy. The necromancer's lair must be near that crazy portal he found at Hellstrom Ranch. 40 bucks more. That's not bad. Alright, so something to do with necromancers around here. The only part of the shed that didn't burn was the part where this horseshoe was attached. I guess it really is good luck. Alright, we got ourselves a lucky horseshoe. Also, we should equip our worry stone again instead of these sweet smelling flowers. That's +6 pistol attack, but I guess +6 mox is probably a little bit more useful overall. Let's fight one of these infernal cows. Wow, these jerks are quick. Hell cow gives ass matched in the evil eye. Alright, we'll drink our strong medicine. Shoot this cow. Have her heal up ass. Keep shooting it. Heals. Now, is this going to be a spot where you can keep on grinding against cows? We're going to be able to go into that portal. Pulled some cows from the home dimension and mercilessly slaughtered them, you monster. Hi, just kidding, they're super evil. Leveled up, got muscle up, and cow's blood. Increases muscle by 11 and maximum HP by 25, but you shouldn't drink it. It's blood from a demon cow. It pulses and scintillates and bubbles as if it's still alive. Though I guess the bubbling would be kind of the problem if it were alive. Here, almonds mooing. Yeah, I guess we could just keep on fighting cows here. Whoa, what the heck is that? Well, judging from where we're at in a geographical sense, what? The middle. We're right in the middle of the territory. I think this must be where the cows came from when they came home. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, whoa, let's get ourselves some needles. Let's just wander around Hellstrom Ranch here. Your El Vibrato transponder bleeps at you, and you dutifully follow the signal. Sheesh, who's in charge here? Leads you to hulking robots stomping around the desert sands, so the answer is basically not you. Let's approach it. Alright, we'll potion up and start shooting. Shooting and healing. How much health does it have left? 15. Alright, I guess we'll still heal. I was thinking about maybe just shooting it with my shotgun, but wouldn't have finished it off. Alright. You won. Maybe you are the one in charge after all. We got 3 El Vibrato scraps and a keystone. Alright, well, I guess we'll head to the professor's, because I think he only needed 3 scraps. Good to see you again. Have you got those 5? Oh, 5 piles of scrap. Not yet. Alright, never mind. Thought I only needed 3. Well, let's head to the railroad camp. Maybe there's a town over here. Off to one side of the desert trail, skeleton sitting in the shade of a rocky ridge. Looks like some poor traveler must have succumbed to the heat. As you move closer to investigate, it appears that the skeleton is holding a book, and as you get close enough to see that it's a copy of the Longfellow translation of Dante's Divine Comedy, you notice that the skeleton is in fact reading it, turning the pages and making little notes in the margins with a pencil. Excuse me, you're in my light. Judge me for not remembering the right number? Well, that was yesterday. And I swear he said 3. Hi, talking skeleton. Sorry, took me by surprise. He's asking me about his book. So, what you reading? The Divine Comedy. So, like, a joke book? That's fun. Please go away. You know, most skeletons I meet just sort of hiss and attack me. Because you won't leave them alone while they're reading. I assume it's more because of them being rabid, mindless automatons. You might find out how rabid I can be if you don't stop bugging me. Seriously though, how do you talk without lungs? I don't know, how do you talk without a brain? Oh gee, that's mean. Go away. Plus, like, you don't have eyeballs, so you shouldn't even be able to read. Though, come to think of it, other skeletons are able to see me, so... Yes! Skeleton drops his book and leaps for your throat. Let's fight him. Very smart skeleton. Seems like things are dynamically increasing in power with our level, because these guys are suddenly much stronger now. Also, why am I not just insta-killing this thing? What am I thinking? Apparently I'm not thinking. Go ahead, Alice. Chop it to bits. You won. Looks like that skeleton wasn't so smart after all. You got a ring of smart thinking. Plus 6 mixed physicality. Why are we still stopped? I'm sure it won't be long, dear. Up to the holdup. Must have sleptwalked here. Sleepwalked. This guy stopped messing with his watch and started eating jelly beans? What you got there? Jelly beans? Yep. Can I have one? Nope. Please? No, get your own. Where'd you get them? A little way south of here from a fella named Roy Bean. Roy Bean's House of Justice and Jelly Beans. Alright. Thanks. Still whistling to beat the band. Dang. One of those Pace telescopes for tourists. This one was designed by a promising young artist named Edward Munch. Howdy, boss. Howdy, Shmee. Stuck again? Yep, got ourselves one hell of a canyon to get across and no materials for bridge building. Any ideas? There's an old mine town up north called Breadwood. They opened a lumber camp after the mines dried up. If you can fix a deal with them for the lumber we need, I can handle the engineering side of things. Alright, well, where is it? Of course, anything you can find to build a bridge out of is fine by me, but that seems like the simplest option. I'll see what I can do. Let's use this screaming telescope. Look at the big canyon. Sure is big. It'll take quite a bridge to get across that thing, that's for sure. Wow, 5 meat. You don't learn anything at all, really. Alright, I gotta talk to Pony Spur. Now, where's this town? It's up north. Breadwood. As you're riding along the train, a wisp of smoke draws your attention to a devastated ranch. Like, really devastated. Worse than most of the ranches around here, which are on average pretty messed up. Alexandria Ranch. Let's head there now. That's not near. God damn it. Oh, shit. What's up, Doc? There's a military cemetery near here. The Territory's military cemetery? Hush, this is important. We're talking about a very large graveyard filled with skeletons of soldiers. Oh yeah, that could be bad. Alright. Thanks for the reminder. Well, let's... Let's fight these cows. Oh, they're not so bad. 44. Oh, and we're gonna just one-shot these guys. Get our strong medicine going just to real put the hurt on them. Blue. Might as well shoot them. These guys don't even hurt me. 5 damage. I guess I'll heal up. Well, no, fuck it. Well, yeah, I'll heal up, I guess. Heal yourself by having a drink. Alright, them cows weren't much of a threat at all. He insisted those little doggies get going. Get along. Moxie up. We've got some beefsteak. Some smoldering leather. This leather still smolders with some of the unholy fire that animated that abomination you sliced it from. Make a great winter blanket if it wasn't for all the evil. Wow, this place is really being blown into pieces. Undestroyed. Used to be an undestroyed bookshelf, but not anymore. Diary of Alexandria. Smells like gunpowder. Flip through the diary. Most of it's uneventful, describing the life of a woman who likes books and isn't interested in much else. Ends with a passage about a soldier from the nearby fort warning her about some kind of danger he wouldn't specify, so she moved her most valuable books up to the cellar and took the ordinary precautions, boarding up the windows and not leaving the house at night. Turns out that much isn't much good against cannonballs. That's it? Alright, well. Books are wrecked, volumes are ruined, the tomes are kaput. Modern snake oiler. Nice. That's useful. Alright, we can learn about big spleen. Lets you consume more potions in a day. Bad medicine, which I think we determined is basically garbage. Fan hammer, combat skill lets you quickly do 3 range attacks. It's a letter to the editor from a woman in Wyoming who had an amazing idea. What if you shot somebody 3 times instead of just once? Seems like a good idea. Let's learn fan hammer. Fan hammer. Unload round after round into nearby cactus just to see how it feels. Feels pretty good. Fortunately, a spray spark from one of your shots sets the magazine on fire and you're unable to prevent it from being destroyed. Solid steel vault door. Half a cannonball. The front half. There's an inscription you can mostly read. It says the cannonball came from Fort Trees and it's got the address stamped right onto the surface. This bombardment was done by the army. The horror. Oops, that's not the right button. There's a whole lot going on in this game. There's way more story and backstory and just plot in general than I ever expected there to be in this. There's Fort Treason, military cemetery. Let's go to Breadwood though before we do any of the rest of this. Encounter a goblin chef out harvesting produce, by which I mean knocking lumps off cactus. Gives you some real side eye when it sees you. Hey you, a human? Keeping away from these lumps that are mine, or maybe I am to cooking you instead. What? You goblins don't people to eating, do you? No, gross. I did saying that to scare you away. Did you scared? Geez, a little, yeah. Nice. Let's talk to it. So, what's cooking? Lumps. Okay then. Let's trick them out of their lumps. Some lovely goblin lumps. Wait, no, not these lumps. Huh? Why not these lumps? Poison lumps, these are. I'm cooking for many times, knowing very well which lumps are poison. Looking here. You receive an unexpected lecture on which lumps are and are not poisonous. Nice. Huh, well, alright. Thank you, Mr. Goblin. Breadwood Mayor. This horse is walking up and down. You know a town's gone to pot when the horses are drunk. Ah, nice. We got some quests, I guess, ready to go here. Howdy, Mayor. I'm Ass Masterson, here on behalf of the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. We need to build a bridge in a hurry, so I'm here to cut a deal with you for the lumber. Alright, I believe we can scrape together that much wood. What sort of down payment are you offering? Oh, I sort of expected you to just bill us. You want that much lumber with no payment up front? Are you serious? I could probably offer you free train rides. I do enjoy a free train ride. Nice train ride, but that deal would be a real problem, and I've already got 7 problems to worry about. Oh? Mayor glances at the list of problems posted on the wall and paces around nervously. Alright, maybe I could help with some of your problems. Oh, thank you. I'd certainly welcome any assistance you can offer. Glance at the problems board, which offers a selection of current issues as well as a dire warning. Which problem do you want to offer help with? Mustache ride. I don't think he would appreciate that. Alright, the missing mail, the overdue book, the logging permit, the soup shortage, the skeleton raids, the stolen yeast, the missing bread. Let's look at the missing mail. Hey there, White Wizard. Hey, I'm in charge of the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company, so, I mean, maybe this time it's not so full, or future train rides. But welcome in, White Wizard. Hope you've been enjoying the stream if you've been watching. It's quite an interesting game. Alright, you glance at the problems board, which offers a selection of current issues as well as a dire warning. Hi, Panda. Stuck on 3 of these problems, much harder than you thought? Alright. The last batch of mail never got here. We don't know if something happened to the mailman or what. Go talk to Reginald in the bunkhouse. He used to be a mailman, so he can tell you where to start your search. You got it. Alright, in the bunkhouse. Reginald. The buttery biscuit. Oh man, let's flush it just for fun. Master of flushing. Plus 3 muscle. Beds must have been for the tenants who drew the short straws. Much better. Now that we washed up. This guy seems very focused on his beard growing. I haven't played Kingdom of Loathing in probably more than 10 years now, so. But it was a good time when I did play it, but it's been a long time. Let's talk to this guy. Howdy, are you Reginald? Who the fucacia are you? My name is Ass Masterson. The mayor's got me investigating some missing mail. Said you could give me a line on where to start looking. Oh, yeah, alright. I gave up on being a mailman a couple years ago, but I doubt they'd change the system much. All the mail headed here used to go through a way station just southwest of here. I'll mark it on your map. Alright, postal way station. What about this guy? This guy's just chilling by the fire. Must not be a very good fire. Howdy, stranger. I'm Hobart Buppert. You're what? Oh, I mean, hi, Hobart. I'm Ass Masterson. Seem like a traveling sort. Mind doing a fella a favor? What's the favor? Thing is, my only dream in life is to see an owl skeleton. That's quite a dream. Heard they've got one at the petting cemetery, but... The what? The petting cemetery. Is that what it sounds like? Exactly what it sounds like. But see, I ain't got the meat for a ticket. Want a loan? Now, I got no prospects of paying it back, but I got a camera, and I figured if you went to the cemetery, you could take a picture of their owl skeleton and bring it back to me. Alright, I'll do that. Thanks a bundle. We got an owl camera. And we now know where the petting cemetery... Okay, I'll be back, or okay, I'll be back, or okay, I'll be back, owl. Clearly that one. A little foot locker under here, but we don't have the required lockpicking, I guess. Dunwich crouton. Croissant Le Breton. Grapes past here are all too old to still be legible. Pepperoni mold. Alright, well. I guess we can head to that postal way station. All is not well with this well. Well, I'll check out the buttery biscuit. Don't be this guy. This guy's grimly washing dishes. He knows you looking and waves you away, irritated. See bartender for darts. What's going on here? Probably dangerous to interrupt us. Oh, I see. They're doing the knife game, but it's a 2-player version of the knife game. Just 2 old friends reminiscing about good times and occasionally showing one another their guns in a non-threatening way. Such a potty mouth. That's Duck. Well, looks like some son of a biscuit wandered into town. Howdy, cake sucker. Wow, geez, rude and baffling. Get used to it. We all like your cussing here in Breadwood. Oh, I see why they're all swearing. Because it's Breadwood. Sure, fine, but cake sucker? We also like our breads and bread-related products. So I've noticed. Alright, well, let's ask about the darts. Sign on the Ain't got no darts. Dang it. Guy washing the dishes? What's with the guy washing dishes? That muffin lover ran up with tabs he couldn't pay off, so now he gets to wash the dishes. Some of them dishes I've been saving for just such an occasion. How much does he owe? 150. You cake sucker? I'll pay it. You're even dumber than I assumed, but whatever, you can tell him he's free yourself. Alright. Buy a drink. Bartender pours a shot of something and slaps it in the bar in front of you. I don't get to choose? No. We got some Breadwood bourbon. Increase your maximum HP by 25 for the rest of the day. Alright. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Guys, let's tell him he's free. Hey, pay it off your tab. You're free. Huh? What'd you do a thing like that for? I was just feeling charitable, I guess. Well, thanks, but I don't know how to do pretty much nothing except washing dishes. Nothing at all? Well, I can also wash clothes, and I can play the washboard. That's pretty much it, though. I guess we can send him to Dirtwater, because then he can play in the band. Well, there's plenty of job opportunities open up in Dirtwater. Why don't you try your luck out there? Well, alright, it's worth a shot. Thanks, pal. Leaves with a wave, and the bartender replaces the sign on the wall. Alright, our fan hammer went up. Shoot first, then shoot again, and then ask questions if there's anything left to ask questions of. Each subsequent attack deals 3 more damage, and we shoot our target 3 times. Dishwasher wanted. Did we search the spittoon? No, we did not. This is a spittoon, an unusually full one. Probably best to leave it alone. No, I'm taking a closer look. Don't you try and trick me. Hello, deceptive mirror. Welcome. Howdy. How is Seattle this time of day? This afternoon? Today? This weekend? This is a spittoon, an unusually full one. Look, this isn't Mom and Pop's Family Fun Time Saloon. This is a dive bar in a dive town. The people who drink in here are mainly drifters and desperados. Don't go splashing around in the literal scum of the earth. I'm gonna. Seriously, don't. This is wrong and disgusting. It is vile behavior. I have my face right up to the thing. What's it look like? No, I'm not telling you. Why are you doing this to me? I had skipped lunch today because I couldn't stop thinking about you and those foul spittoons. I got my hand right in there, splashing around. La 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 la, I'm not listening. Hey, small fry. You find nothing? You are the worst person in the world. Ha, I found something all right. Like a necrotic skin disorder, I bet. Actually, it's a pair of boots, so there, Mr. Delicate Stomach. Boots, great. Boots full of bandit spit. Hope they have to invent a whole new kind of trench foot just for you. Hope they name it after you. We got some spit-soaked boots that are +3 maximum AP. These boots have been rendered extremely flexible by dint of months spent soaking in tobacco spit. Best not to think about it. You're just jealous of my sweet new boots. I owe you 1 piano. What are these guys up to? Hey, they were probably folded up in there, Molar Duck. Thank you, Small Fry. Thank you for validating my accent. My everyday, regular, 100% legitimate, everyday accent. The man with the black hat has a huge pile of meat in front of him. The man with the white hat looks broken sad. What you playing, fellas? Pharaoh, but I wouldn't say we're playing. I'd say we did play until his cowpoke ran out of money. I can absolutely do audiobooks in this accent. The man in the white hat grumbles. How does it work? It's easy. You bet 50 meat, and then you name as many pharaohs as you can. Every time you name one, I give you 20 meat. Wait, what? If those are the rules, how did this guy lose all his meat to you? He's real bad at it. $10 subscription for an audiobook? Well, I'll see what I can do. I'll give it a try. All right, let's see how this goes. Well, you see, I'm wearing a top hat as well as a bottom hat, but my character in game has a top hat, so I had to have a top hat too. This is the top hat. This is the bottom hat. I'll give it a try. You lose 50 meat. All right, partner. Start naming pharaohs. Tutankhamun. Wow, well, everyone knows that one. What else you got? Oh, you don't actually know the names of any more pharaohs. Maybe you can get away with just making some up. How about Ramenhetsis? He grumbles and hands you winnings. Nobody asked, Mullerrife? Well, I had to explain because I'm just a regular cowboy, but I'm wearing a top hat. Have to explain it. They don't know if they don't ask. Santa Noscat. He grumbles and hands you winnings. Hatunemtris. Unmundudumzer. Manathan Menpatra. Sonin of Hetamoon. Alright. Well, that's not bad. I think we just got 100 meat or more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we got 140 meat. That's not bad. 140 for 50 meat. Man, the white hat scowls. Table's closed. Get lost. Whatever you say. Still mad about losing. Better leave him alone. It's a post at the trading post. Let's trade with it. Oh, nice. It's actually a trading post who will trade with us. Blank postcard. Take it. More dynamite. Get some lassos. Disables target for 2 rounds. That's not bad. Mind your meat. Gives you dick run skill. Wow, that's 2,500. Monkey Ranch. Option to wrench things. Mushroom plucking pliers. Yeah, that's a good point. I never really thought about buying the postcard from the post, but you're right. Also, I don't think I sent the other postcard that I got. Sell for match. Deals 1 hot damage and ignites flammable things. Heat resistance. Now, I got 2,204 meat. Do I have anything here that I could just sell? Sell this fake Pope hat because it's not really doing anything for me. I don't think I can use this really without pissing off Alice. This is no good for me, so I might as well sell it. Goblin Tiara, -2 Moxie, no good. Goblin Trousers, still no good. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I didn't really think about that. Crowbar I'm still using. Excalibur, I want to keep that, I think. Spit Soak Boots, I think I'll just sell those. +7 muscle, not particularly useful. These pants are very tight to better show off your leg muscles. Old wedding ring. It's a silver ring. So they probably turn that into silver bullets. Sell off this porcelain cow. No good for me anymore. Don't need that. Santa Cortada's ring. Nah. Don't need that either. Nor that. Rogue came to visit. Yeah, I saw he posted some stuff. Strange head sack. Might as well sell that. Beanstayed pants. Don't need. He's never seen that video. How did he not see that? Brass bull ring. That just must be for money. Sell this broken board. We don't need that anymore. +7 pistol attack damage. Nasty ring. Ah, we don't need the nasty ring. Wait, we have the nasty ring equipped? Don't we have someone better than that? I swear we had something better than that. No, apparently not. Never mind. Work boots. Those are no good. It's not really useful either. Got a whole pile of patrol caps. It's gold teeth. Don't think we need those, so. At this point, I'm probably good to buy some stuff. Probably be handy to have this dickering ability. Let's buy that. Pick up this modern snake oiler. Can't buy the monkey ranch quite yet, but I'm sure if we start figuring out some of these problems, we're going to start getting some money, so. That's probably good enough for now. The monkey wrench is the only other real thing that we need, or that Would be interesting. I guess the mushroom plucking pliers, maybe. Alright, let's read this. Big spleen lets us consume more potions. Quicken the draw increases your speed. And that reduces. Let's go for big spleen. Take a big whiff of the clone sample and feel your spleen grow larger. Then you sneeze so hard that the magazine is blown completely to bits. Gesundheit. And we'll mind our meat. This book is a guide to making the most of your meat by getting the best possible deal on every single thing you buy. Read the book from cover to cover and learn, among other things, that its cover price is way too high. After you're done reading it, use your newfound skills to pawn it off on a wide-eyed rube for 60 meat. Nice. Okay. Is there anything else in town here? I think that was about it, right? Yeah. Alright. Oh, I was confused there for a moment. It's the postal way station. I guess we can head up there. Wondering if... Well, actually, let's head down to the petting cemetery. That seems like a good side quest. We can finish that off, maybe get... Oh no, that guy said he had no money, but... Well, I guess we'll see. A flashlight nearby prompts you to stop and investigate. You discover a goblin with a strange hinged board covered with shiny foil, which they're using to reflect sunlight onto a pair of leather boots. Hey, hello, what doing? Tanning. I am a tanner. Let's talk to it. You are tanning boots? Yes, yes, son, using to making very tan. I don't think that's how it works, but I guess you're the expert. What? Hornswoggling forward to haggle over the boots. Let's offer to buy the boots. Oh, that's not worth. Let's attack him. Tanner Goblin seems disappointed, but shrugs, and gets on with his work. Whoa, whoa! Holy shit. That was not expected. 117 to 100... Alright, well, I guess if I drink my potion, I might be able to kill him with the other ability. 138 to 141. That should do it. Alright, nice. That was risky, though. Beat the goblin up and take his boots. Good job. We got some overly tanned boots. Being so comprehensively tanned that at this point they're more tan than boot. And at this point... Or they're more tan than boot at this point. Plus 1 AP and 7 Moxie. That's actually pretty good. I think. These are plus 3 Moxie. Yeah, they're just a lot better. Wow. Yeah, well, 3-shotted, but 1 abilitied. That's a pretty good ability, too. Although it's 3 AP, so... Better hope that get him done with 1 hit. Hat gives us plus 3 Moxie. I think the silver plating gives it extra Moxie as well. Moxie's at 38, 35. Well, I don't remember what the silver plating does. Maybe just extra armor? I don't know. Also, I haven't had any potions today, so let's look at that real quick. I'm not using my best knife, but this one's weaker, but it gives us plus 6 pistol damage. Versus this one, and it just gives us plus 3 Moxie. And silver plated, which gives us bonus melee damage. So this one's better to improve my shooting. I never attack people with my hands, because why would I? I shoot everything. Now, let's look at our consumables, our potions. Wow, that's pretty good. Except we're saving that Stardust for a resurrection thing. Although I can't imagine that Alice would be too pleased if we did a resurrection. Didn't I have... Oh, there we go. Booze. Yeah. I had one that... Oh, it was the snake juice. Range damage up by 10 for the rest of the day. If that's the case, then, I mean... This one ain't that much weaker. Goblin knife? What goblin knife? The fancy knife? I mean, Excalibur's even better, but... When that happens, we can switch it out. But for now, it seems like keeping the bonus damage is better for me. Can up my Moxie by 5. I'm gonna drink one of these to increase our range damage. Gonna drink the snake schnapps as well. That's not a goblin one. That was from a spittoon. Alright. Our Moxie's at 43. Plus muscle from Excalibur also decreases damage from melee attacks? Oh, that's true. That's true. What's she got to say here? What's up, Doc? Uh-oh. What's up? Is there another cemetery in the area we need to check out? Your mom's from a spittoon. Is there another cemetery? Yeah, you might say that. Definitely there's a cemetery-ish thing. Definitely we need to check it out. Well, that doesn't sound ominous at all. The buffalo pile. Middle of investigating a missing shipment of mail to Bradwood. Howdy, welcome to Gorman Lancaster's one and only petting cemetery. It's educational and entertainal. And only 500 meat for a lifetime pass. It's true. I am wearing lots of spittoon gear. Patton Cemetery? That's right. A wide variety of guaranteed genuine animal skeletons, and you're free to touch them to your heart's content. Well, with your hands, that is. No riding. Can I feed them? You can try. Neat. Interested in a membership, fella? That's exorbitant. It's a lifetime membership. If you were younger, it'd be worth more. Fair enough. Well, that's too bad. I kinda sold all sorts of stuff and bought all sorts of stuff, so I don't... Where can I see my meat? My current meat? Oh, 185. Can I just walk right in? Hey, you gotta buy a membership first. Let's head to Roy Bean's house. Travels are interrupted by a fairly disturbing sight. A skeleton covered with weird glowing mushrooms, which is shambling towards you and making angry hissing sounds and weird gestures. Skeleton. Did that thing just give me the finger? I think it's supposed to be like an incantation sort of deal. Let's fight him. Because I don't even care. Psychedelic spore attack. Oh, shit. But I'm just going to heal myself up. Actually, how much health does it have? 111? Bang, 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 bang! You won. The lesson here is not to be a skeleton with mushrooms growing out of you. Dakerin's up to level 2. 15% discount at stores. That's good. And got a mushroom-covered bone. It's the circle of life, I suppose. Roy Bean's House of Justice and Jelly Beans. Wait, hold on. I want to see what this stuff is outside. Ooh, a toilet. Roy must prefer to perform his morning ablutions outdoors. Ablutions. Alright, you gussy up a bit. What is this even hooked up to? Flush it and see. Huzzah. Is that a spittoon? There's a single yellow jelly bean in this case with a sign that says Paraguayan murder bee honey jelly bean. Very rare. 6,000 meat. What kind of lunatic would pay 6,000 meat for a single jelly bean? Not this kind, that's for sure. As soon as you get near the spittoon, you can smell the overpoweringly sweet stench it exudes, nauseatingly sweet, like the rotten corpse of a dead gummy bear. Let's look inside. Garish rainbow colors swirl together and congeal in psychedelic madness. Is Roy using jelly beans as chewing tobacco? Yes. Yes, of course he is. investigate further. We're talking about a bowl of jelly beans that have been sucked on, half chewed, and then spit into a brass bucket. Seriously want to put your hand into that swill of artificial color and thickened saliva? You will probably never be clean again. Let's go for it. Look, I'm serious. You're about to permanently dye your hand with a swirling mishmash of all the worst colors in the spectrum. No one will ever have a tattoo that looks as gross or as stupid. Alright, give it to me. Well, I tried. Don't ever say I didn't warn you. You plunge your hand into the platoon and fish around for a while. Eventually, you pull out a really disgusting pistol and a really disgusting hand to shoot with. Alright, we got spittoon hand. Your hand has been permanently stained by the rainbow-colored contents of a nasty spittoon. On the bright side, that hand will never suffer anything worse than that ever again. 20% hot, cold, and sleeves resistance. And a befouled pistol. Stench damage instead of physical, plus 6 moxie. It'll probably make a 2 sound when you shoot it. Nice. 13 to 17 damage. Jeez, that's a lot better than our current one. This platoon riding is amazing. Yeah, definitely. It's all just like... It's just so good. Yeah, this is 9 to 10, plus 1 moxie. This is 13 to 17, plus 6. I think the silver plating gave us some bonus damage. But I mean, this is just a lot stronger, plus 6 moxie. We can get this silver plated at some point too, I guess. I like that it actually changes in the picture there. Alright. Howdy there, Pilgrim. Name's Roy Bean. Howdy, Roy. I'm Ass Masterson. What do you do here? Well, when I first came to these parts, I was all about 2 things. Dispensing justice and dispensing jelly beans. I was the biggest name bounty hunting and candy selling that anyone ever heard of. Gosh, what happened? Oh, nothing particularly tragic. Got old is all. Hung up my pistol for good. Points at the wall. He's pointing at an empty hook on the wall over a spittoon. Well, I guess I took his pistol there. I still sell some jelly beans from time to time, but they're out of fashion. This old place is just a jelly bean museum now. Seems like the sign out front isn't very accurate then. How'd you mean? Well, if you aren't dispensing justice anymore, maybe it should just say museum. Guess you got a point. For a jelly bean museum, I sure don't see many jelly beans. Huh, bunch of crooks and shady characters stole them. All 3 jars. Suppose they think I'm a soft target now that I'm retired. Oh, that sucks. Well, this is another side quest. Golly. Help you get them back. Well now, I certainly appreciate the assistance. Can't offer much in the way of reward, but I can tell you which way the first group of thieves went if you happen out that direction. Jelly bean thieves hideout. I'll go get them. Not for sale. This lack of jelly beans is not for sale. Howdy, ass. You recover that jar of jelly beans by any chance? Nope. Still looking. Alright, well, let's go. Let's go, kill some jelly bean thieves. Surely this guy will give us some money, right? Jelly bean thieves hideout. You hear gunshots and somebody's shouting nearby and decide to investigate. This instinct is basically what separates an adventurer from a sane person. Find a bandit in scorched and blackened clothes, wildly firing his pistol at the scenery. Everything he shoots bursts into flames somehow. Go to hell, Cactus! Go to hell, Scorpion! Go to hell, Rock! Hey, ha ha ha! Looks like we got a real character here. Here's a second opinion. He's nuts. Just sending a little scenery to the cowlers below. How about I send you 2? You'll make fine dandy pets for my masters. No, thank you. Let's throw him a bundle of dynamite. Here, try sending your horse's bosses that. You pitch a bundle of dynamite at the guy who shoots it reflexively. When the dust and smoke clears, all that's left is a gun, a crater, and a hat drifting down to the ground. Smoking gun. With this, you'll be caught red-handed even when you haven't done anything wrong. This is pretty good too. Your range attack set enemies on fire, 13 to 17. I think that's at least as good as our befouled gun or whatever. Hold on. Befouled pistol, 13 to 17. Oh, but plus 6 moxie and stench damage instead of physical. I don't know how that affects things, but smoking gun is 13 to 17. It's the same amount of base damage. No plus 6 moxie, so it'll be a little bit less, but it does set them on fire, which I assume is continuing damage. It would be a good alternative. Well, let's see what's going on here. Approach the bandits seated around the fire. The meanest looking one speaks up. Don't know who you think you are, stranger, but you better turn yourself right around and head back the way you came, lest you want to eat lead. Well, that's not very neighborly. Take a hike, neighbor. You fellas stole a jar of jelly beans from an old man. And I aim to have them back. Oh, is that right? And just how are you planning on doing that? With violence? With dynamite? I like the with dynamite option, or with meat, or with let's solve it with dynamite. Without a word, you pull a stick of dynamite out of your back pocket and toss it on the bandit's campfire, blowing the fire on smithereens. I'm just a dynamite master now. We got some grit. Plus 70 maximum HP. Extra stomach capacity. Extra pain tolerance. Shouldn't have stolen that candy. I love being ruthless. Alright, we're inside the Jelly Bean Thieves' hideout. Filthy bedroll. Missing beans. Mint jelly beans. The bandits' meager food supply. They should have been robbing grocery stores. Sarsaparilla. Jelly dart escargot. Greasing boxes by 3. We're never sure how to spell this, and we still aren't. Can of garden variety garden snails preserved and suspended in gelatinous ooze. Cat's eye candy. The candy they desperately hope is not made of real cat's eyes. Increased spell damage. Cache of ill-gotten goods. Needle, a sulfur match. Kurt's Fit headband. Ill-gotten goods, a needle, a can of kerosene. Makes them flammable, 250 meat. Pretty nice bedroll. Must have stolen it from a hiker or something. Another sealed crate with 10 dynamite. Nice. I love dynamite. Where's my glass? Starting to get parched. Alright, let's take that back to Roy Bean's house. Kellogg Ranch. See a few buildings off in the distance and spur towards them to investigate. Turns out to be the old Kellogg Sanatorium. I remember reading about this place in the papers. Crazy guy obsessed with bodily and spiritual purity. Charging rich people an arm and a leg to eat bad food for a few weeks. I always get excited when I see dynamite. Let's keep heading where we're heading. Alright. Howdy, ass. You recovered that jar of jelly beans by any chance? I sure did. Alright. That second jar of jelly beans was stolen by a passel of them weird goblin fellas. Couldn't understand a word they were saying, but they were very insistent. Which way did they go? Northwest, towards that huge old cactus. What the fuck? I guess I'm just seeing the light flickering through the branches of a tree out there. Looks like there was a flashing light. Old Granddad. Alright. Let's head on up to Old Granddad. We're gonna check out the Kellogg Ranch later. Looks like someone left their campfire burning. That's dangerous. A closer inspection turns out to be a nest of fire snakes. That's still pretty dangerous. Let's fight them. Oh, these jerks are quick. Oh. Nah, this is gonna hurt. That's 16. How much health do they have, though? That's the real question. 65. That's not bad. I can just use strong medicine. Then I can one-shot these guys. Heal myself up with some good medicine. Deal 70 to 74 stench damage. I don't know why I even bothered with that. Put myself up with some good medicine. Well, no, might as well just shoot him for fun. Some blammo. Fire moccasin can eat bullets. Only you can defeat fire snakes. Glamour went up. Glamour is plus 70 meat gains, 70%, 30% item finding bonus, plus 3 liver capacity. Got some snake livers and a fire moccasin skin. Look at the size of that thing. That's what she said. We got 45 dynamite. Yeah, we can whip people with a snake. Poisons them, does some damage. Alright, look at this here. Goblin. Guard blocks your path. Hey, hi, no climbing for humans. Let's talk to him. I'm here for taking back a jar of jelly beans the goblin's stealing. Oh, what? Jelly beans? The little colorful sugar things? Oh, little fruit rocks? Yeah, those. Those are for the pile. The what? Anyway, no upstairs for humans. Maybe we can trading? No trading, but you can bribing me. Okay, cool. What are you wanting? A candy bar. A good human candy bar of the Bubbles having. You knowing it? Do you mean this? A bar of soap? Oh yes, wonderful. Thanking you. Can I start climbing now? Sure. Alright, he's gonna nom away on that soap. Old granddad, we're in the legs now. There's another goblin here, blocking another ladder. Hello, no climbing for humans. Too bad. Can I bribing you to letting me climbing? Oh, okay. What are you wanting? Cactus syrup. A delicious vein is being in the other room, but had losing my tab. Okay, I'm being right back. Alright. If you were a tap, where would you be in this pile of junk? We could either make a tap if we had mysticality, or we can find a tap. Keen tap dancing skills have allowed you to dance your way directly to the tap. Also find an empty jar in the pile, which will be handy. Nice. And just tap this cactus here for some cactus syrup. Oh, it's all tapped out. Alright, we got 2. Is that any good for us? Nope, not really. We got 2, just in case. Hello, having the syrups? Yeah. Hooray! The guard guzzles the entire bottle in a single long draw. It's both fascinating and disgusting. Needing more for proper rhyming? Of course you are. Having more right here, I am. Here are you having it. Wait, what? This time the guard moves away from the ladder, so they have plenty of room to guzzle the syrup. Alright. We're at 590 now. We're only 10 followers away from 600. That's pretty close. Hello, hi. Talk to this man. Hi, can I? Nope. Okay, can I? Yup, bring me goblin elixir. What's that? A potion of extra delicious being. So good. Okay, I'll go get that then. Checking here for some goblin elixir. This table is covered with flasks, beakers, bottles, tubes, burners, and all the other equipment that makes up a super elaborate alchemy table, including a whole bunch of different colored liquids and powders and stuff. Let's make a goblin elixir? Well, that's easy for you to say. Look for some instructions. Find scrap paper in a drawer that looks like maybe instructions for an elixir, but it's all in goblin science jargon that you don't understand at all. Alright, let's just start mixing things. Pick up a beaker and look at the ingredients. Let's start with some green syrup, then some pink slime. Mixture turns black and starts to fizz a little. Let's add some gray lumps. And then we'll spit in it. Work up a good mouthful of saliva and spit into the beaker. Mixture turns red and starts to fizz like crazy. You manage to pitch the concoction out the window and duck under the table just in time. Explodes with a tooth-rattling bang. Alright. Hold on. We can't even... Do we really have to just brute force this? Maybe he'll give us... Maybe we can figure something out based on the results that we get. Green powder. And then we'll add some gray granules. Turns chartreuse. Starts to steam a little. Red oil. Turns indigo and starts to steam even harder. Now what? Stir it up. Well, that seems okay. It turns blue and starts to steam like crazy. After a second, though, it settles down. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem immediately life-threatening. It smells terrible, though. Alright, let's keep it. Pour the elixir, question mark, into a proper flask. Who knows, maybe it isn't a deadly poison or anything. It's calling it goblin elixir. This is a flask of a nasty smelling fluid you concocted in that goblin cactus laboratory. Hi, ready for bribing? Yes, here is your elixir, probably. Oh, good, yes. Goblin moves away from the ladder and takes some little sips from the flask, savoring the flavor. Is it good? Yeah, it's perfect. Alright, we got some gumption. Cool. Oh shit, what the fuck is happening here? Well, there's some jelly beans. Can't get to the jelly beans because of all the flailing goblin limbs on that pile. You'll be able to get in there if you can get rid of about 10 more goblins worth of mass or distract them some other way. Holy crap, if this isn't the most disturbing thing you've ever seen, I don't want to know what is. Hey, guys, those jelly beans, can I have in them? Oh, what? Our fruit rocks? No. No, not taking our fruit rocks. These being ours, not for you taking. Jeez Louise. Well, what's your plan for dealing with this horror? It's not even a goblin orgy, it's a merged pile of goblins. Oh, well, here we go, yeah. Talk to it, yank the goblin off the pile, pop 3 off, fight him, same again except 5. Nah, we're gonna stuff a fungicide bomb into the pile. Stuff a fungicide bomb into the right of the massive goblin. Shut your eyes and put your fingers in your ears until the screaming stops. Alright. Dang, that was ice cold. It's like those jelly beans are yours for the taking now. Stroll nonchalantly past the scorched black blob of gloop on the floor and pick up the jar of jelly beans. Green apple jelly beans. Nice. Maybe it was a goblin orgy. I wasn't paying much attention, I guess. Well, that worked though. Just dissolve those goblins. Some fungicide. Off the trail's shoulder, you see some ancient petroglyphs carved into rock. Don't have the mysticality to translate them though, so we gotta just ignore them. Alright, how you doing on them jelly beans, kid? We got them. Wonderful, good job, kid. Looks like they're all here too. The goblins didn't eat any? It's a long and weird story. Well, never mind then. You're doing a swell job, kid. I've only got one more jar of jelly beans missing. That was stolen by a gang of damn hippies. Why'd they take them? Heck, who knows what a hippie's thinking? All I know is they took off head south and a little bit west to the shroom cave. There's no water in this here glass. How good's that? Oh, I'm sure I can use some dynamite. Just exterminate all the hippies. Alright, I'll be right back. Still not for sale. Down to the shroom cave. Shot rings out and you duck just in time to avoid your hat being ruined. Skeleton standing in the road ahead, arms akimbo, hands just over his holster, ready for another quick draw. Oh, also, he is literally on fire. I almost forgot to mention that. Well, I guess we'll fight him and reschedule. Oh, now I'm on fire too. Luckily, he's only got 121 health. I can just fan hammer. And he's gone. You showed that skeleton what it's like to be figuratively on fire instead of literally. Well, I was also literally on fire. He got a red hot pistol. Gives us extra speed. With this pistol, you have to be pretty quick on the draw just to avoid burning yourself. Alice has become stronger. Nice. What you got to say there, Alice? Howdy, Doc. I remembered I had this book about mushrooms with me. Better take a look at it if you're going to be fooling around with these things. The wrong ones could mess up a body real bad. My ecology, your ecology. Talk about mushrooms. Alright, thanks, Doc. Sure, don't mention it. Alright, let's read that. Look through the book and memorize the positions, all the spots on all the mushrooms. Passing fair mycologist. You can identify useful or dangerous mushrooms. Know more about mushrooms than the average cowpoke. Mush. After you finish reading the book, you absentmindedly misplace it while musing about mushrooms. Drat. Alright, we're into the shroom cave. Recognize this. It's the extremely hallucinogenic Lactarius durthypica. But we don't have the tools to harvest it. We need those pliers, I guess. Oh, there's a backpack. Someone lost a very dirty knapsack. Let's investigate. Contains some loose bits of granola and some very, very dirty clothes. Oh, and a map. Mushroom map. Hand-drawn map covered in grubby fingerprints. This map is labeled Shroom Locations. It shows a weird convoluted trail leading to a big X. You recognize the X as this very cave. The dotted line originates in a little picture of an army fort. It's probably worth investigating. It's the Fort of Darkness. Okay, well. More of these here mushrooms. This pile of bones is wearing some shredded necromancer cultist clothes. Loot it. Grab everything that isn't nails and bones and then grab the bones. Got 2 skeleton bones, 3 skull chips, a handful of loose teeth, human ashes, and a discipline slip. Looks like one of the necromancer cultists got written up. 2 more of these and you'll be ritually eviscerated. Nothing personal, it's just corporate policy. Alright, let's read the discipline slip. You read over the infraction listed on the slip. Looks like one of the cultists was gathering dangerous mushrooms. Curious. Stick the slip into your journal. Let's check that out. Hellstrom Ranch, find the discipline slip. Said there's a patch of Mortis austratus near the lair. Death oysters, they only growing in a narrow band between the big canyon and the mountains. That narrows down. Looks like that's everything you got so far. Alright. And also Grutch on the wall, which is related to that skeleton, I guess, that we released earlier. Alright, well, I guess we gotta go up to that fort. Find them hippies. Fort of Darkness. Somewhere in here we got, but it must be up by Hellstrom Ranch there, because we know their base is near the portal there. Also, look at how many locations there are. There's a lot of stuff going on in this. I'm sure there's like a ton more locations in here too that we just haven't found yet. I bet there's even more, a few more down here. Alright, let's head to the Fort of Darkness. Your transponder starts making that bleeping noise. That means either treasure or a monster. And who can resist that gamble? Not you. At least not in this encounter. Anyway, your involuntary risk-taking is rewarded when you find a high-tech crate. Sadly, it's locked. Well, we can open it up with this keystone. Cross your fingers as you feed the crate one of your valuable keystones that opens to reveal through El Vibrato scraps and an El Vibrato punch card. There's a piece of thick paper with a few square holes punched in it. It looks like the ones they used for the census back in '90. Alright, well, we now have enough El Vibrato scraps to give to the professor. But we'll check out the Fort of Darkness first. All these cans have flour stuck in the barrels. Alright. Patch of loco weed. This young lady's dressed in fancy expensive traveling clothes. The hardware has made them dirty and ragged. Also, her pupils are about the size of teacups. Wow, hi, a new face. My name's, one sec, Irene. She giggles. Everyone here just calls me Mushroom, so I forget sometimes. Howdy, Irene, I'm Ass. What's your story? Oh, not much to tell. I was hitchhiking to Frisco a few months back, but I stopped here and never got around to continuing, you know? We're like a big happy family here, and everyone's so nice and appreciative of how I know so much about mushrooms. Mushrooms? Uh-huh, they're good for all kinds of things. If you know which ones to pick, if you want, I can tell you a few of my favorites. I have a spare pair of mushroom pliers, too, if you want to pick your own. Alright. Like to buy a mushroom? Or a pair of mushroom pliers? See any jelly beans? Yeah, I had some jelly beans recently. I don't quite remember. Oh, they were in my lounge. Where's your lounge? Don't quite remember. It's only there part of the time anyway. What? I don't know. Would like to buy a pair of mushroom pliers? Well, let's buy the pliers. Here you go. I'd share the location of my secret mushroom hunting cave with you, but I lost my knapsack with my map in it. I don't think I could explain how to get there just in, like, words. Good luck, though. Well, thanks. Alright. That lounge is mysterious. This guy seems to be in a daze, looking around uncomprehendingly at the boots and cobbler's tools around him. Hi there, these are some pretty cool boots you made. Are they for sale? Huh? Oh, no? I mean, I'd like to sell them to you, but they aren't mine. You didn't make them? Funny how everyone assumes that, but no, these were all made by elves. Elves? Yeah, man, like little elf guys. They're hard to see, like just out of the corner of your eye, you know? But I'd be just kind of standing here and just kind of... And then I'm like, oh, hey, got another pair of boots in my hands. Guess the elves made some more boots. This is a good sign. I know what to do with some mini elves. Huh. I haven't made a pair of boots myself in, I don't know, like a year? Years? Something. These elves keep making them, though. I don't know why. Weird. Okay. Seen any jelly beans? Jelly beans? Weird. No, I haven't seen anything like that. Ask the elves, maybe. I'll give that a shot. You know anything about Irene's lounge? Glances nervously at Irene and lowers his voice to a whisper. No, I don't really talk to her much. The elves don't trust her. Gotcha. Can never be too careful, I suppose. Yeah. You should open up a boot store. Huh? A store to sell your boots in. They're not mine, though. They're... Right, the elves. But the elves can't be making them just for fun, right? I think they're making them so you can sell them. Oh, huh. Yeah, that makes sense. There's a town called Dirtwater. You could open a real nice shop there. That's a pretty long trip. But, like, it'd be dangerous. I'd be worried the elves wouldn't make it, you know? I got just the thing. Tiny guns. Wow, what? Look at all these tiny little guns. See, with these, the elves will be able to defend themselves on the road to Dirtwater. Oh, man, that's so weird. Okay, yeah, cool. Packs his boots and tools together and heads out of the tent. It'll be kind of amazing if he actually makes it to Dirtwater, but stranger things have happened. Well, I was hoping I'd be able to give the elves the guns and they'd kill all the hippies, but alas. Just get ourselves a new store in Dirtwater, I guess. Give me bones, says the sign. It's an entire pack rat skeleton. Weird. Hi, I'm Ass. Teeth. Clavicle, femur, teeth. Wow, okay. Seen any jelly beans? Teeth. Jawbone, teeth. I see. Know anything about a lounge? Teeth, the lumbar vertebra. Alright, that makes sense. Let's give her some bones. 10 bones. Hand her an armload of bones and she starts mechanically picking through them, selecting some and discarding others based on criteria you can't discern. Eventually, having chosen the best 2 from the pile, she secures them together with wire and screws and hands you something that basically looks like a sword. A bone sword, alright. It's blunt and scary, which is half the things a sword ought to be. Deals spooky damage instead of physical. Neat, thanks. You give her some skull chips. Hand her some bone chips and she stops muttering. I seem to focus a little. She takes some glue out of her toolbox and presses the chips into a ring. A bone chip ring. Gives us more random encounters of skeletons. Do you even know where glue comes from? As soon as she gives the ring to you, though, she's back to her muttering. Nice, thank you. Can we get another one of those? Alright, apparently. Let's just leave... if we had gold teeth, we'd get something, I guess. Leave her to her hallucinations. Hi, I'm Ass. Salutations, Ass. They call me the Talking Dude because of my extensive knowledge of the principles of philosophy and the arguments and conundrums surrounding its various aspects and interpretations. I bet that's not why they call you that. Can I interest you in discussion of the particulars of curtsy and philosophy, Ass? See any jelly beans? Well, first we must take care to define our terms. What does it mean to see jelly beans? And what if what I see as jelly beans are different than what you see as? Cut the crap before I cut it for you. No, I have not. But I do know that Irene, the newest, and dare I say the most delightful of our little clan, particularly fond of them. You might ask her. Can I interest you in discussion of the particulars of curtsy and philosophy? You know where Irene's lounge is? I'd have been there, but for some inexplicable reason I was never invited to return. Inexplicable. I would self-actualize by returning on my own, but I don't remember where it was, and Todd will not tell me. It is quite frustrating. Alright, sure, let's talk about the particulars of courtesy and philosophy. Talking dude begins, and you immediately tune out. Blah, allegory of the cave, ontological argument against blah, interesting. Blah, 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 necessary and sufficient condition, blah, blah. Fake gasp, he acknowledges your interest and barrels onwards. Blah, 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 which of course is a consequence of blah, 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 blah. I agree. Blah, 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 brain in a jar somewhere, blah. He sees interest in your eyes and continues with renewed vigor. Blah, 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 unless he believes Zeno, in which case, blah, that's begging the question. Blah, blah, blah. Uh-huh. Blah, 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 of course. Blah, 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 blah. Try not to yawn. He sees interest in your eyes and continues. Of course. I think this is just gonna keep going. I was hoping maybe to get... Oh, there we go. He acknowledges the interest and barrels onward. Actually seems like some of this is rubbing off on you. Got a perk, courtesy and philosopher. I was expecting that just... Plus 10 mysticality. I was expecting that just to be like a random, continuous, never-ending thing. Of course. Oh, wait. Can I just keep doing this and get something similar? Probably not. Probably just the one. So let's just walk away. Alright, let's check out this next tent. Hello! Ah, hello. Yes, hello. Yes, I'm Todd. Yes, pleased to meet you. So, what do you do around here, Todd? I'm a chemist, but I've been researching the properties of some of the local mushrooms. Properties like what? Like how they get you totally wrecked. Haha. Right. I'm kidding, they actually have a lot of interesting properties that can be a real boon to medicine. They may even hold a solution to many psychological disorders. Oh, well, that's pretty interesting. The fact that they also get you absolutely smashed is just a happy side effect. Woo! I see. Well, if you have any Lactarius Dirthyhippica mushrooms, I can refine them into a more potent potable, i.e. a potion. Hee. Seen any jelly beans? No, haha, I'm not interested in jelly beans unless they're that kind of jelly beans that get you completely blasted. I don't think that's a real thing. No, it is. I heard they got them in Frisco. That doesn't seem safe, you know, for kids. Do you know where Irene's lounge is? Oh yeah, I do. Don't tell the talking dude if you don't mind, but it's in that cave where we get all our mushrooms. I didn't see any lounge there. It's gotta be, jerks his thumb at the apparatus behind him and winks at you. Do you have any Lactarius Dirthyhippica mushrooms? I can refine them into more potent potable. Alright, so we gotta be high as a kite to get in there. Woman's rocking back and forth, making noise as she rapidly flaps her lips with her fingers. Hi. See any jelly beans? If I knew where there were jelly beans, don't you think I'd be there eating jelly beans instead of making these dumb noises? Fair point. Know anything about a lounge? What I wouldn't give for a lounge. I mean, this couch is great, but if it was in a lounge, wow. What's she doing? Nothing really, just making dumb noises to entertain myself. Kind of reminiscent of something, but I'm not sure what. She shrugs. How many more tents are there? Geez, 1, 2. Oh, only 2 more. Alright. We'll head through those and then we'll head back to the cave. Whoa. This record must be from a foreign country where music is way weirder. I'm dancing in my own way. I just don't know their dance. Alright, the surplus tent. Crate of army supplies, old army supplies, as opposed to army supplies, hardtack, incendiary bullets, chemical bullets, smelling salts, full canteen. Military manuals, take the simple one. Cannon loading fridges. Drawers of cabinet. Last entry says she was buried in plot 420 of the military cemetery up north. Heh. Blaze it. Big pile of old military supplies. The crates aren't even sealed. Chemical bullets and smelling salts. I don't have safe cracking, so we can't do that. Alright, let's head to... I guess that's some information from when you head to that military cemetery. Alright, but we'll head back to the shroom cave. Grab some shrooms. Madness Mall Mine. Let's keep going though. Dirty Hippica. Alright. Let's grab some of these, just a couple. And then we can head back, get ourselves a potion. And then we can head to Irene's Lounge. I assume we can't just eat these on their own, right? Oh, we can. Opens your third eye halfway, increasing your mysticality by 23 for the rest of the day. Eat the mushroom, your eyes go all wonky? Well, 2 of them do. The third one's finally open, at least halfway. Galactarius. 23 mysticality. That is a huge mysticality boost. Alright, I guess. Oh, there we go. Seems like maybe there's a tunnel here, but your eyes can't focus on it right. Like, it's slightly out of phase with reality or something crazy like that. Do I have to eat another one of these mushrooms since it's only open halfway? Alright. Nope. Alright, well maybe we just gotta go back. I may have made a mistake, but I guess I got the one still. I feel like now I'm walking appropriately here. No longer unrelated. Find a rectangular hole roughly 3 feet wide by 6 feet long by 6 feet deep. So it's either a grave or the future side of half an in-ground hot tub. Let's jump in and see what we find. Stuff you find in it makes you lean more toward the grave theory. Handful of old coins, worth money, and some grave dirt. Yeah, there was a bag in there that had the map that brought us here to the Fort of Darkness. Which one of these was? Must be this one. Alright, in fact, I do have a mushroom. Dirty Hippica extract. Go easy on the stuff, has a real kick to it. Haha. Fully opens your third eye. Alright, so eating 2 of those wasn't equivalent to drinking 1 of these. To the shroom cave. There's a skeleton out here in the desert. That's not very strange because people die all the time in the desert. This skeleton, though, is doing arm curls with a pair of iron dumbbells. He doesn't have any muscles, but somehow his bones are extremely ripped and or swole. That doesn't even begin to make sense. Medically speaking, yeah, that is utterly absurd. Let's fight the swole skeleton. Thick bone skeleton attacks 47 damage. Well, whatever. Found the hammer on this gun and put him out of his misery. You won, and it turns out that what they say is true. Skeletons with big bones have big feet. Got some extra large boots. And brochure for the Kellogg Ranch. Brochure, you're sure of it, bro. Alright, let's head on in and... Yeah, okay, I'm still totally blown out of my mind here. Alright, let's take the concentrated form of mushroom hallucinogen manufactured by an insane chemist. Hope he didn't have any plans for the weekend. Alright. World turns inside out as your mind replaces it. Backrock Galactarius. Like, wow. Can I find any more of these mushrooms in here? Hey, lab. I mean, labara. Better down. Let's head into this. Let's head into Irene's Lounge. Oh, shit. What a strange lamp. I'll take it. We got our strange lamp. Fortunately, it isn't real lava. Lamp imbued with magic and filled with strange lava-like substance. Alright, Roy Beans Beans. Your great-grandkids are gonna love this kind of music. I like the random old, like, banjo over top. Seems appropriate. Alright, out we go. Can't figure out the abandoned pickle factory puzzle? They gave you all the hints in the dialogue. They tell you beforehand what to set each of the things to. I did that yesterday. Wasn't so bad. As long as you pay attention to what those numbers are. And then you just set each one to the correct things. The already intense heat intensifies, sweat stings your eyes, and while it's stinging them, you fail to use them to notice that you've ridden right into the middle of a herd of pyroboves. Alright, see you, Deceptive. Before you headed into the pickle factory, there was a ghost. There's a ghost, or not a ghost. When you entered the factory, I guess it kind of like you passed out and there was a whole thing. Did you not have that when you actually went into the factory? Alright, let's fight these here pyroboves. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. 0 hot damage. Oh, you didn't have that? Well, that's kind of strange. Because there's this whole dialogue. Maybe try going in and out of that place again. Do you see the ghosts inside? I wonder if that's because of mysticality or something, or if it's random, or if it just bugged. Because there's a whole dialogue that tells like a whole story of where he passed out and you're like in the pickle factory, and it tells you what all the settings are, but you kind of have to pay attention to it too. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe you didn't get that dialogue, and so you're just not able to do anything. Like maybe you're just, maybe that's based on your stats or something, and so you just have to fight them. It was just when I went. Oh, maybe you have to look at the gravestones over to the right side of the pickle factory. 86. Let's. Strong medicine. That should maybe make us. Well, no, that's not going to be enough, but. Maybe you have to look at the gravestones off to the right of the pickle factory outside before you go inside to encounter that dialogue. I guess we can just shoot this guy. Well, yeah, it's all self-contained within that area. I can tell you that for a fact. I mean, I could tell you the numbers, but even then, if you can't... Do the ghosts offer you the opportunity to, like, tell them you... or ask them any questions other than fighting them? Because I remember that was an option, but... Alright, well that... Yeah, so you must be in some other state where you can't actually solve the puzzle, you just have to fight the guys. Alright, yeah, I think I still know the numbers. I know at least the first 2 rooms. I think I know the third one as well, but I'm pretty sure I saw on the Steam forums a bunch of people asking about the pickle factory, so you might be able to find the numbers on there. Or an explanation of why you can't do it. Oh, the last room? Yeah, the last room is the temperature, yeah, so I know the... Oh, no, actually, I think I know the temperature and not the middle one, the salt concentration. Alright, put out all the fires and then crush the cow skulls that were responsible for them. Got some muscle, got some brass bull rings, and some cow fangs. Wait, what was I doing? Why did I come back here? Did I get something that I wanted to bring back here? I got the jelly beans. Let's read this brochure. It's just a brochure about that weird combination dude ranch slash sanitarium down south. There's nothing in it you don't already know. Alright. I guess I didn't... Oh, cannon loading for idiots? Book is so rudimentary that it's insulting to your intelligence, even though you know almost nothing about loading cannons. Alright. This is a book about how to load a cannon, written at a reading level is more or less equivalent to illiteracy. Also, I'm probably going to stop soon, because these lights in my eyes are starting to get... it's almost been 3 hours, so that's pretty reasonable, but... Also, my eyes are starting to get a little, worn out, like too much light in them. I meant to go to Roy Bean's place here. Howdy, yes, any of that last jar of jelly beans? Got them right here. Well, I'll be jiggered. I didn't figure on seeing any of them jelly beans again. Here, you brought them back, all 3 jars. I ain't got much to reward you with other than a handshake, ass. But maybe I'll be able to pay you back somehow in the future. That's interesting. Don't sweat it, Roy. I was happy to help. Maybe I'll be able to... Look at this jelly bean here. Still 6,000. Howdy there, Pony Spur. Alright, so we can go to the Madness Mall Mine. Or we could go to the... Let's go to the Kellogg Ranch. Wait, hold on. I was doing the mail quest. But I stopped. Because of reasons. I just didn't want to do that. Let's go to Kellogg Ranch. A shirtless man in tight stretchy pants charges at you out of nowhere. No more mushrooms, no more yogurt, no more exploring my inner consciousness while running in place. I'm gonna kill something, kill it and eat it. Holy jeez, let's fight him. Hurts cult, runaway attacks. Ask Masterson for 47 damage. Alright, well we can kill him instantly with a fan hammer. No yogurt. We got some Kurt's Fit pants. Knock the guy unconscious and take his pants on the assumption that the constriction is probably squeezing all the blood out of his legs and overloading his brain. His pants are very tight to better show off your leg muscles. I'm assuming that's supposed to be CrossFit. Kurt's Fit. His partner. Well, the Kellogg Ranch. I get pamphlets from this place from time to time, trying to get me to recommend it to my patients. What is it? Some sort of diet and exercise camp to promote purity or some such nonsense. Fella's got a screw loose if you ask me. Folks have got a lot of problems these days, but overeating and not working hard enough ain't 2 of them. Let's check out the main building. Rules? It's a list of draconian fitness rules the guests of the sanatorium had to adhere to. Scale. It's like a ruler, but for weight. According to the scale, you weigh 7 decagrams. You don't know how to use the scale correctly. A year's worth of height and weight recordings for the ranch's customers. It is the most boring book you've ever read in its entirety. Let's measure ourselves with the big ruler. It's like a scale, but for height. According to this ruler, you're 7 sconus and 2 centimeters tall. You don't know how to use this ruler correctly. Check out the Kellogg's office. Grotesque anatomical chart. They got the spleen mixed up with the liver. Let's fix it with our anatomical learning. Grab a pen, make a few corrections. And we leveled up, which got us some lockpicking expertise. Man, it's an ape skeleton. Sure, a lot of books about animals on this shelf. Mostly medical journals and Bibles, and some old National Geographics. There's a ghost over here. Whoa, hello. Hello. So you're a ghost, huh? Yes, it does appear so, and alas, without me here to instruct them in my regimen of purity, all my patients have fled. That's probably not exactly why. They're likely out ravaging the countryside in their own bodies. One cannot have purity of the soul without purity of the body, you know? What's this whole purity kick about, anyway? My threefold path to the elimination of corrupting influences. Would you like to hear about it? Sure, lay it on me, Mr. Kellogg. The first step I call the purity of the glands. One must rid oneself of all romantic and sexual desires and cease any self-polluting activities. Like what, smoking cigars? Well, yes, but I'm speaking more of, nighttime activities alone. What? Anyway, that's the first step. Well, this is weird because this is like real-life Kellogg stuff here. Okay, what's the second step? Second step is purity of guts. This is accomplished through frequent cold water enemas. Yikes! And the consumption of wholesome and nutritious grain flakes, manufactured through my personal scientifically developed recipe. What makes them any different from other breakfast cereals? Did you not hear me? This recipe is scientifically developed. Alright, what's the third step then? Final step is purity of muscles. I developed an extensive exercise regimen featuring several workout machines that I have invented myself. Neat. And all of this together? What was it? My regimen eliminates corrupting influences from the body, thus purifying the body, mind, and soul. Well, that sounds like a good result to shoot for, and it works. Certainly it does. Why, just look at me. You're dead. Only coincidentally. Uh-huh. Alright. Let's investigate Kellogg's desk. Scrupulously tidy. In fact, there's not so much as a desk blotter or a single pen, and it only has one drawer. However, you find a secret button cleverly hidden on the underside of that one drawer. Here, that's my desk. Keep out of it. You're incorporeal, so go ahead and try to stop me. Well, I never. Let's press the secret button since we got enough moxie. Hidden panel slides open on the back wall, revealing a secret room. Awesome. This is the most boring secret room you can imagine. Keep calm and enjoy nothing. That's literally, wow, that is good. There's just nothing in the secret room. That's nice. Let's investigate his drawer. Find a binder full of cryptic, messily written notes labeled Kellogg's Grain Flakes Preparation. Interesting. Let's decode the recipe. Grab a sheet of paper and consolidate the crazy series of notes onto a more or less straightforward recipe. The Kellogg's Grain Flakes recipe. 4 parts barley, 1 part oats, 3 parts spelt. Press to 91 psi, cook for 8 minutes at 640 degrees. Excellent. I'm feeling this is gonna be like the pickle factory puzzle almost. Dormitory, keep calm and enjoy nothing. There's a skeleton in this pant, and it's wearing weird metal pants. Let's take them. Chastity pants. -5 moxie. These pants are optimally designed for preventing access to their contents. Covered in bones. Scrap paper under the pillow. Looks like a torn out part of a pure diary book page. Supposed to achieve purity of glands, but I can't stand sleeping in those metal pants. They're so noisy, especially when I can't lock that. It's a locker and it's not unexpectedly locked. Alright, they're all locked. That bed's empty. That one's empty too. Alright. I wonder if anyone's gonna want these chastity pants. Alright, into the kitchen. Combinations, grain sifter, flour mill, and who knows what. Its grain hoppers are currently empty. Dough press. Large oven, but it doesn't have a door, just a wide slot. Okay, well, we have the recipe. Purity is the best sauce. Alright, well that's interesting. But I guess there's not much we can do in there right now, at least. What buildings are there even? Nothing but an endless expanse of boring agave in that direction. Alright, well let's head into the gymnasium, I guess. The body is still wrong. Stretch Master 4000. Let's insert our limbs. Strap yourself into the machine and allow it to inflict some warm-up stretches on you. Let's keep going. The machine pulls too hard, which promptly yanks one of your shoulders out of its socket. Ow, ow, ow. Lung flex. Let's suck on the blast hole. You've had enough exercise for now. This place is terrible. Vibromatic skeletal agitator. No way, you're done with these stupid machines, at least for a while. Alright, what's inside the barn? It's locked. Seems like I should be able to use that recipe to do something in the kitchen, but I guess I'd need the ingredients. But they must have to get out of the barn. Yeah, 'cause it's coming more naturally now. Yeah, it sure is. I mean, it was always natural. But I mean, this is how I talk always anyway, lab. So I don't know what you're talking about getting out of it in real life. Now, let's head on up to the buffalo pile, I suppose. Okay. Phew, it is crazy hot out here. Desert's just the worst. If you stay here too long, you'd end up like one of those charred black skeletons clacking towards you. Let's fight them. Alright. 74, 63, 72, 76. Shoot, Manny. Alright, we're gonna take the strong medicine. Won't let us kill these guys one shot, but actually it might. We are theoretically able to kill all of them, I think, with one shot, but it's only a possibility. Alright, well, I guess if she shoots, then they're all gonna be low enough that it will definitely get the rest of them. One shot. Ha! Eat it. No damage. What's my mysticality? 79. I guess that's from eating those 2 mushrooms. Each boosted it by like 25 or something. And then I guess she can chop this last skeleton up with her bone saw. Oh, I might have enough money to go to the petting cemetery now. Yeah, probably. He destroyed those skeletons handily, though to be fair, they were pretty close to destroyed anyway, or already. Got some skull chips, handful of loose teeth, and a gold tooth. Nice job. Oh no, we only got 99. We had needed like 500, I think, to get in there. But we might have enough stuff now that we can sell to get in there, like these brass bull rings. Oh, hold on, I didn't realize this was usable. Lamp imbued with magic and filled with a strange lava-like substance. This isn't a good place. There isn't a good place nearby to set this thing up. You'll want to do it where you live. Oh, I see. I can put that in my hotel room, back in Dirtwater. See all these coins too. Buffalo, buffalo. Alright, we're in the buffalo pile. It's covered with a bunch of ripped up cards. Grutch is gouged into the table. I know, Grutch has been here. Hear a lot of activity down that corridor. Chanting, shuffling a robe, clattering of bones. Scary stuff. You really shouldn't go down there. Don't tell me what to do. Oh shit. I shouldn't have come in here. I've read my books. Buffalo soldiers. I might be in trouble here. I'm probably gonna die. I'm gonna do a shooting Annie here. Actually, I'm gonna drink my strong medicine first and then do a shooting Annie. Yeah, the cannon one, the loading a cannon book was not so useful. That's not a skeleton. Oh, that's a skeleton though. Point sign up bones without moving. I think these guys are going to do more damage to us, so I'm going to kill one of them. Alright, see ya, Panda. Yeah, the cannon one didn't actually do anything for us. It just was a shitty book. Oh, shit. Oh, no damage. Alright, yeah, the necromancers ain't any threat to us. Alright, I'll shoot this guy. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stop pretty soon here, so as to not burn out my eyes. necromantic cultists, rather. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of enemies here, but they don't stand a chance. Ass Masterson's gonna blast their ass. 60 to 64 stench damage. Alright, we'll finish off this Skelly back here. I think when she levels up, she got a Saw ability. I don't know if it was level 2 or level 3, but it was just kind of a level up thing. Yeah, it just kind of came out of nowhere. It's like, wait, she can just instant kill skeletons? Alright. How much health does this guy have? 22. Alright, I guess I might as well finish him off just so he's not being annoying. Yeah, maybe you're just leveling up slowly. Or you haven't been having as many fights as I have or something. He single-handedly put a stop to the cult activity at Buffalo Pile. Impressive. You pretty much have run of the place now, if you need any bones for anything. Alright, we upgraded our foraging. We have unlimited bones. Bones of the Buffalo Pile are at your disposal. Oh, we can use the bones to make a bridge, probably. I bet we can make a bridge out of bones. Buffalo Pile vat room. Take a beaker, an oversized chemical beaker. Got a blood. You have no idea what you're trying to make here. You sure you want to mess with this stuff? Alright, we filled the beaker with some blood. Blood, milk, ichor, and lemonade. Alright, it's a vat of milk. That's less threatening than the blood. Alright, let's put in some milk and a little bit of lemonade too. Liquid in the beaker begins to bubble. Steam rises from the beaker as the reaction intensifies. Steam from the reaction causes the lemonade faucet to get clogged up. How will it end? Blowing subsides. And what's left in the beaker is... When the reaction subsides, you're left with some disgusting ruined lemonade. Don't quit your day job unless your day job is running a lemonade stand, in which case quit it immediately. Pour the evidence that you wasteful this down the floor and then discard the beaker. Alright, well, I don't know what this is about. Storage / assembly. Top of the slab, there's a skeleton-shaped indentation with a buffalo skull-shaped indentation where the normal human skull-shaped indentation should be. That's a good thing to keep in mind if you end up in possession of bones necessary to fill in the indentation. Well, let's leave that alone. I look through the bars and see hundreds of buffalo human skeleton hybrids locked in there, 3 to a cell. The keys are hanging right next to the door. You could let some out if you wanted, but they all look pretty angry. Alright, let's leave them to their captivity. That's just a spot where we can grind, I guess. These shelves are filled with hundreds of crates, each full of buffalo and human bones, carefully sorted. If you need some bones or bits of bones or teeth or anything, this would be a good time to grab some. I'm not stopping if we get a few miles down the road and suddenly you and your brother say you need some bones. Grab them bones. Pretty much set for bones right now. You can always come back if you're running low. Interesting, so we just always have access to like 5 bones. Bathroom. Let's flush the toilet. Clearly the good toilet. Alright, moxie up. They should really use scented candles in here. Bad toilet. Sleeping quarters. Bones rule. Alright, we'll pick that lock. We got ourselves a black hood. Bonus spell damage. Not that we need that. Buffalo tranquilizers. 128 meat. Nobody ever shows up because they're all dead. Oh yeah, I remember that. Skull? Yeah. This one has a serious padlock on it. Alright, we're back at the front. I guess that's the Buffalo Pile then. Howdy there, Pony Spur. Let's head over to the railroad camp and just see if we can make a bridge out of bones. Encounter a goblin wearing a battered cowboy hat, 2 large spurs, and a rusty sheriff's badge. seems extremely excited to have spotted you, and though it tries to put on a stern face, it can't mask its glee. Freezing, crimes doer! You're underneath arrest! What? Why? What did I doing? Crimes? You so much criming? I never am criming. Telling it to a judge, crimes doer. Alright, let's talk to the goblin. What makes you saying I'm a crimer? Well, looking at you, looking at all this criming. Alright, we're gonna fight this here goblin sheriff. 106. Well, let's fan that hammer. Bang, bang, bang. I shot the sheriff, and I won. Self-deputized goblin. They're goblins. Goblins speak in a Swedish-esque accent. We got ourselves a rusty deputy badge. Deputy's name was also Rusty. The one thing about him that wasn't rusty was his shooting skills. Plus 7 pistol attack damage. Nice. What do I have currently on my Revolting Brooch? That's plus 2 muscle, plus 2 mysticality, plus 2 moxie. Plus 7 pistol attack would be nice, but I don't really need it. Crap. This guy is stopped. Alright, that's the guy with the jelly beans. Howdy, boss. Any luck with this whole bridge situation? Not just yet. Wait, what? I really can't use the bones? I was expecting to be able to use those bones for my bridge. Unlimited bones. Bones of Buffalo Pile are at your disposal. I guess maybe that's just referring to the fact that I can take out those 5 bones at a time. Alright, well. I think perhaps it's time to head to Breadwood. And then I think we'll stop there. Ready to go through the postal thing into all those side quests for next time, tomorrow. Pony Spur suddenly gets spooked by something off the side of the trail, and it's easy to understand why. There's a horse skeleton in the ditch, which is a thing that's probably extra spooky if you're a horse. Let's hop down and investigate. Approaching the horse more closely, you see the tattered remains of a pair of Pony Express saddlebags on its skeletal flanks. Starboard bag is empty, but the port one contains a skeletal human hand with a ring on it. You conclude that either the horse's rider died with his hand in the saddlebag, or somebody's really sad that the skeleton hand they ordered never showed up, even though they paid extra to have it sent Pony Express. Either way, free ring. A ring up and getting plays faster. Reduces the frequency of random encounters. These rings were issued to Pony Express riders so they'd be less tempted to screw around on the way to the place they were supposed to be delivering stuff to. I don't want that. Alright. Well, I think we'll stop here. We got some good progress in there, but we can continue tomorrow, and hopefully we'll be able to get across, make a bridge. I was hoping to make a bridge of bones, but alas, was not to be. Out to the main menu, and thank you for watching. Have a good night. Good night.